I love that I keep forgetting about that. That's awesome. Okay, the new Monster Hunter intro. God damn it. I keep forgetting that every time I start a stream. I don't know how. I used to be so good about it. Now I suck ass. Anyways, we're playing Ace Attorney. This is the official point where I've fallen off. This is my official falling off. Everybody in the chat is gonna go, Rainin fell off, and it's gonna be true though. Here's the problem. We're gonna play Ace Attorney. I'm gonna immediately bring this back. Ace Attorney, man, this is a game where like the energy is just so high. Like you can't play Ace Attorney and not have fun. It is such a funny game. It is such an energetic game. Lends itself really well to improv, like I've said 50 hundreds of times. Man, Ace Attorney, dude. Ace Attorney, fuck, dude. This game is so cool. Can you make a poll, Revolution 60 versus Forspoken, and post it? Okay, sure. Oh my god, stop calling me during stream. Call me an hour earlier or like 8 hours later. Come on. Okay. Probably an hour earlier. You're probably not up, but whatever. Oh, I forgot to. Forspoken or Revolution 60. All right, there you go, gamers. There's the poll. If you want to cast your vote, there it is. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. First of all, turn off my reshade. We're gonna see which one wins. People are gonna be like, which one's Revolution? People are gonna ask me, what are you voting in? I'm like, which is the better game? Which one's the better game? Why is it not? Okay, now it's taking my control. That was really weird. Anyways, we're playing Turnabout Samurai. The Turnabout Samurai. It's October 18th. A few days before the bombs fell, before Fallout 4 started. Anyways. Whew. What a day. This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance? I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. The director and producer? Yeah, them. So, quick recap. Last week, we went to the trial, and it turned out Miss Oldbag, Miss Wendy Oldbag, god damn it, she kind of hid the appearance of two people. There were two people on the studio that was completely unaccounted for, and how do I say this without spoiling it? Those two people are very important to this case. So, anyways, but yeah, essentially what's going on is now we have to investigate those two people. Those people are at Studio 2. That's the studio that the game kind of cock blocks you from checking early on. I was curious if you could check that before getting to that point, but you know, the game's fairly linear. But yeah, we have to go to Studio 2. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to the studio main gate. Wendy's going to be pissed because we put her on the spot in the middle of court. She was blatantly told not to reveal the presence of these two people, not even to Edgeworth. So not even Edgeworth knew about it. So when it came up in court, when she was pressed on it in the courtroom, she finally revealed it when she wasn't supposed to, and not even Edgeworth knew about it. So you know this is some real crazy shit. You know Wendy is accidentally made an accessory to murder in some way. So I guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. In the guard station, look, she left her donuts. I hate this fucking Myas, right? What? I was going to eat them. Okay, cool. Anyways, we're gonna go outside Studio 1. Oh, yeah, how you gamers doing? I love Ace Attorney, man. I'm so glad I'm playing these on stream. So glad. It takes us a while because I got to read the dialogue, then I got to read the chat. But you know what? These streams are fucking kick-ass. There's so much energy every time. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial. So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about in the trial today? It was down that path in the fallen tree, right? Yeah, I think that's what they said. Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. So we're just going to move past this tree that for some reason we couldn't walk past earlier. Studio 2 entrance. This is Studio 2. Looks like a shit show, right? I thought so. It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it? No, it does not. Hey, there's a trailer over there. It looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer. Are you sure this is a studio? So here's the cool thing. They repurposed this area as a living quarters for some of the people. When Aqua got Norded, once you go black, you never go back. What the fuck are you talking about? Aqua from like Kingdom Hearts? A light man. Okay, this is what I was talking about last stream. Phoenix Wright doesn't have a driver's license. And this is where it gets revealed to the player. When you inspect this random van that's right here, this random like van right here, they've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it runs fine. Let's go for a drive. Sure, if I had a license. And this is where you find out, Phoenix Wright is a man-child. He just doesn't want to admit it. Nick, you don't have a driver's license? And everybody's like, look, I have this. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Yes, Kingdom Hearts. I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I really want to, though. Every time I talk to Warlord, I'm reminded of how many games I've never fucking played. I don't know how you played all those games, man. An incinerator. Apparently, they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much. So, that little detail right there, that's going to be important later. So, let's go ahead and... There's a big 2 painted here. This is also really important, believe it or not. This 2 that's sitting up here, this plays a major role in the case. I shit you not. You'll be amazed how. Probably, though it doesn't look anything like a studio. Sometimes they give you like little hints. Sometimes when you play the games for an extended period of time, like you've played a decent amount of the games, they give you like little hints, not necessarily in the dialogue, but in the patterns of the dialogue. So if they say a line when you first enter an area and then you inspect something and they repeat the same line, what I've noticed is that's usually going to be relevant later in the game because they're repeating it. So another little like walkthrough tip if you ever want to play these games yourself. You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked. Ah, shucks. I think we can peer in the window though. On closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. Mayonnaise has had that Ursula seashell necklace. Oh, mayonnaise. I just realized that's what we were calling her. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set. This is what I was saying earlier. And then look at these. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. There's a massive foreshadowing here. It's because of this guy right here. So, I'm not going to spoil it, but remember that the murder weapon is a sphere. Are you picking up what I'm pulling down? Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Maybe it's not the sphere. It might just not be the sphere. All right, anyways. Look at these. So, these look like materials for making a movie set. They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard. And then... Notice, remember, Wendy said everybody was on lunch break. There's still plates here. Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates. Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too. What is it with steaks around here? Poison flowers. The flowers are poisonous? That's awesome. Hey, there's always room for steak, but something does seem out of place. Apologies for coughing. What? I don't know. It just feels odd. It feels really odd. So there's something I think we inspect here. I don't quite remember the full, like, I don't have a walkthrough ingrained in my brain like some people do. Which means I'm having a lot of fun kind of re-exploring this game. I also remember, like, the general story beats. Okay, so we're gonna go in Studio 1. So maybe we can interview Penny. I don't really want to be in here. It is a murder scene. I want to go someplace else, Nick. Sigh. Okay, I was really hoping we could talk to Penny again. Or wait, hold on. Look at the camera. That must cost a ton. Don't touch it. Smile, Nick, you're a star. Oh, fuck. Okay, I was really hoping Penny would come out. But we know that there's a hole. Inside the employee area. So this is the cool thing. You take all the details from the case you learned yesterday, and you got to remember them, and you got to be like, oh yeah, this came up in the case. Whatever seemingly insignificant detail that comes up in the case, I promise you, it will come back to haunt you. It will come back. That's how amazing these games are written. This game is a good example of like Chekhov's gun, because they never mention something seemingly pointless in the trial, because it always comes back later. It might not even come back in the same case. It might come back in a future case, which is really funny. Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey, okay, here's Penny. Hi, well, you WP's lawyers, right? And then look at this. She actually boarded up the hole that that fan snuck through, the fan that they were talking about in the court case. I heard about the trial. Great job, guys. What kind of voice do I give her? Oh, don't mention it. Is it true they caught the security lady? Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain. You mean that one? Wow, what a mess. I know. Again, whenever Phoenix has blue dialogue in parentheses, it's not his internal monologue. He's actually saying that out loud, but he's whispering it. And this is a good example of that, because other characters will reply directly to it. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry about yourself. You're right. I won't. Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. Then we're gonna inspect this. Or examine, my bad. So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain. So it seems I guess they covered it up in a hurry. You better post Penny's age. What is she again? Like, I'm going to regret Googling this, aren't I? I'm going to regret Googling this. All right. Penny Nichols. 18. Okay. 18. And Turnabout Samurai, she's 20. All right. Gamers. Revolution 60 is winning so far. Gamers Penny is in fact 20 years old. So if you got a thing, there you go. Hey, Nick, if that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in. Yeah, I think that was the idea. I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you? What, you want to rip the grate off? Really, Nick, we can? Whoa, she's serious? Uh-oh. Let's rip it open. Well, I guess some things are just made to be broken. Yeah, hey, you know, you're pretty swell sometimes. So, Phoenix will go to a crime scene and like, there's multiple instances of this where Phoenix goes to a crime scene and Maya pushes him to defile it and ruin it for the investigators. It's really funny. Hiya! There, that should make the kids happy. The things we do. The drain grate is off, and I know who did it. Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great that to do a good deed like that? Must be nice to live so free of guilt. Okay, anyways. We're gonna go in here. This is Will Powers' room. We're gonna try to go in here. October 18th. This is where the Steel Samurai costume was on the day of the murder. That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess they snuck in and took it while he was sleeping. But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hasn't been sleeping? I wonder what that killer was planning on doing then. Oh, she's got a point. So anyways, let's look inside this thing. Supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked. Maya, leave those alone. Wolf men found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue. Okay, so looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here, like he said. It's locked. I guess he doesn't open his window much. It's kind of dusty outside. So, now, what we're gonna do. So us opening that grate was actually really important. Oh, hello. You look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of an alternative guard fashion thing. Camo vest. So, how are the studios doing? There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. Meanwhile, he's got Maya standing right next to him. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder. You mean those plates with the steak bones? With the steak bones left over on them in the employee area? I don't know why I was struggling to read that. Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think that there's many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though. I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and the producer were here the day of the murder. Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director? More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer. The producer, huh? So there's our little thing. A little bit of info. What we're gonna do. We're just gonna walk around and see. Okay, cool. It helps to like circle the area a few times after you've kind of like gone through all the dialogue and inspected. You actually don't even have to examine anything, but I examined it because I wanted to see like the flavor text for some of this stuff, like the van, and also because I wanted to point certain things out to people. But Nick, what was that noise? Sounded like it came from inside the trailer. Someone must be inside. Hello? No answer. Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in. I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh? It's locked. What? Don't we have a key? No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate. Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it. If they'll let us. So, now, we have to see if Penny's gonna let us borrow the key. The computer that runs the security cameras. Huh? It looks like it's been turned off for the day. So, security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras. Oh, please don't touch anything in there. Security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. So we're gonna have to wait till Penny goes away. And I think I have an idea of how to distract her. Right from here is the employee area. This is just like a general explanation of the map layout. We're gonna go back to Studio 1. So notice, remember. Oh, employee area, not Studio 1. So, we want the employee area. There we go. So, remember that grate we kicked? Remember that grate? Who aren't you, dude? Wow, that's a slur. Who aren't you dudes? LMAO. Oh my god. This is you, chat. This guy is you. Oh, I love this guy. Huh? Well, wait, you first. Who are you? You look pretty suspicious to me. Whatever, lamers. How could you not know of the great salmonella? Make delete shows. So this guy is a parody of a lot of the like the very eccentric like movie and game directors in Japan. Your Hideki Kamiyas, your Hideo Kojimas, those kind of people. He is a parody of those kind of people, and he's so spot on. He's so spot on. Every time I look at this guy, I think of like a grosser, more disgusting Kamiya. Kamiya is a really cool guy, but he gives off a lot of that kind of energy. I think Shinji Mikami was behind this game too, so it's totally possible that this might be like a parody of his friend Kamiya, because I'm pretty sure Shinji Mikami was behind this game. And it came out what, 2001, so this is after Kamiya made Resident Evil 2. So yeah, it might actually be a dunk on Kamiya now that I think about it. Which is really funny. I make delete shows the Steel Samurai mine. RTFC, read the film credits. He has to explain his acronyms. I love that shit. I love that shit. I heard this one story from like Deadwing Dork where when he was like a little kid, he always unnecessarily abbreviated everything. So I have to go to the bathroom was like what was abbreviated to IHTGTTB, like something. So IHGTTB or whatever the fuck that acronym I said. And like he would say that to his parents. And one day his dad was like, bro, we don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We don't know what the fuck you're saying. So like this guy is kind of like in a very like premature state of his mind, which is why I really like this guy. He's also like a very grim reflection of a lot of people in the entertainment industry who work on kids media specifically. Like this guy has a lot of like Dan Schneider, Butch Hartman energy behind him. It is so funny. And this is 2001. It is so funny how amazingly it's like The Simpsons, right? This game just keeps predicting the future. It keeps predicting the future in such a bizarre way. And it's one of the reasons I like the writing so much. Because like this was before like the whole Dan Schneider thing, right? Dan Schneider was like early 2000s. This is 2001. So yeah,
care to explain?
Oh my fucking god. Okay, I'm done explaining. Anyways. Oh. Speaking of attorneys, some dude tried to run from prison 3 to 4 times and kept getting caught. I don't know what that dude's expecting. If your plan doesn't work, actually, no, I think I would do the same thing. I'd keep coming up with crazy like prison escape plans and then just keep getting caught because they're not good enough. Because I'm not a good enough criminal. I'm not a good criminal. How did you get a transorbital lobotomy? Well, you know, it's very interesting. You know, I went to this one island to investigate the things that are going on there. Turns out they're all force feeding them all sorts of crazy medication, making them all go nuts. And then they fed me some of that medication. So I go ahead. I blow up this one dude's car. I ran all the way to the top with my M1 Garand. I come up to the top. Homeboy's like, hey, dude, you're actually fucking crazy. And I'm like, no, I'm not. And then I have this crazy flashback of my wife drowning my 3 kids. I'm shitting you. How you doing? Geostorm 66. Geostorm 06, how you doing? No, quite all right, really. It's fine. ROFL. Rolling on floor laughing. Okay, what is it? And then speaking of Dan Schneider. Yeah, hot stuff. I love this game, dude. Hi, did you do a lot of cosplay? Cause that costume Rockstar is drool. Rockstar's like, hey, you're drooling. Buffer overrun. You've triggered my creative power. Trigger my creative powers. Yes, it's calling to me. Pink Princess. The sequel to Steel Samurai, Pink Princess Warrior of Little Old Tokyo. Rollful LMAO. Pink Princess? Why is it gotta be Little Old Tokyo? Why can't it have a cool name like Neo Old Tokyo? Maya, we really need to talk about cool. Did you notice anything unusual on that day of the murder? Oh, I know who Jew dudes are. That security lady told you about us, eh? He keeps saying Jew. It's so funny. Oh my god. That is so sad. When you read it out loud, it sounds like a slur. Oh my god. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody who watches me thinks I'm Jewish anyway, so I think I'm in the clear. It was a pretty regular day. We had to run through for an action scene in the morning. Then a meeting from lunchtime in the Studio 2 trailer. I was too busy. I didn't even get a chance to eat lunch. Frowny. A T-bone steak, was it? That sucks, guys. I hate missing out on food. Oh, he's a weeaboo. He is the weeaboo. He is just the weeaboo. Nick, what does suck stores mean? No idea. Anyway, I was in a meeting from noon till after 4 with the producer and some bigwigs from the network. Mr. Hammer's time of death was estimated at 2:30. If he's telling the truth, that meeting gives him an alibi. About the producer who was with you, who was meeting with you. Oh, you mean Dee Vasquez? She's a genius. Mad skills all the way, scary though. She brought these studios back from the brink of destruction. She's the one who made it possible for me to make the Steel Samurai. You had a meeting with her on the day of the murder, right? Yeah, we were together from noon to 4 p.m. the whole time. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? I should reread that. Who exactly are these bigwigs people keep mentioning? I gotta work on my anime performance. Oh, the boss over the network and some sponsors, also a few production guys. They piled up into a limousine. Got here right around noon. Major tension. I don't know why I'm giving him like a British thing, but it kind of fits given his teeth. God damn it. Were all of them with you the entire time? Yes, unfortunately. They're all gray-haired geese on skull. Sounds like they'd all be reliable witnesses. Can I present something to him? But this is WP, right? How do you know? Well, look, he's dragging his foot. Oh, right, the director would know about the injury. He was there. I try not to pay attention to things that don't interest me. LOL. Why are you staring at me like that? Reminder that Maya is 17. Again, this game kind of predicted Dan Schneider. It's actually really beautiful. It's actually really fucking beautiful. Austin Powers sounded, yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Aha! You again. Eek. How rude, acting like you've seen a ghost. You certainly got back to your post quickly. Oh, the police took me away, they did. They pulled out a spare steel samurai costume, told me to put it on. Can you imagine? How could I, a sweet little old lady, wear a giant suit like that? Mr. Powers is pretty tall. As soon as they saw there was no way I could wear it, they let me go. I guess I would rule out her being the murderer. And it's like, that was very obvious from the beginning, which is why, like, most people hesitate to pick her in that trial. Because, like, they argue that a little kid can't carry the sphere. But, like, you could also argue that she wouldn't be able to. So it's really funny how the court just believes it. No matter how illogical it is, it's really funny. Anyway, know this, whippersnapper. This old lady never forgets a slight insult. And you won't get any information out of me. My lips are sealed. You sure are talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. Starting now. 1, 2, 3. This lady's too much. Okay, well, we're not going to get any information out of her. I promise you that. About that kid you saw. If I see him again, I'm taking it. Oh, okay. Yeah, she is talking a lot for someone with sealed lips. That's awesome. And then, look at her eyes. She's serious. About the director, the one who was here on the day of the murder. If I see him again. Oh. Oh, fuck. She's serious. Okay, I thought she was talking about the little kid. I didn't realize she was talking about me. There we go. So, remember that crate we opened earlier? That's because of this guy. Hey, wait! I'll bet he came in right through that drain. Hey, kiddo. What's your name, sport? I'm not a kid, so don't talk to me like that. Hold on. This guy should have the Jay Kaiser voice. But you are a kid. What a rude little brat. That's no way to talk to an adult. Again, she's 17. I don't see no adults here. Hippie fashion check. Hold on, what's she?
Care to explain?
Okay. Hippie fashion, Nick. I think I'm being mocked. You gotta hand it to Maya. She's pretty sharp and pretty mad. I'm Cody Hackins. Call me Kitty-O again, and I'll cut you down where you stand, evildoer. So this kid's also a huge weeaboo. So you're a fan of the Steel Samurai? How dare you utter that name, evildoer? What do you mean? We're on the Steel Samurai side. Ha! You can't fool me. He's really trying to fucking pull out a sword and kill us with it. Okay, then what's the last line they said by the innkeeper in episode 8? Literal fucking gatekeeping. You're not a true fan. Like some fries with that. Not bad, kiddio. Watch it. Hey, what are they doing? Say, you heard anything about the incident the other day? You were here, weren't you? Did you see anything? He always, the Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. Wait. Let me go. He's gone. Huh? Something fell off the table when he bumped into it on his way out. A bottle? Why was this sitting there, I wonder? Empty bottle slipped in the pocket. Actually, I didn't read that. I probably should. Found on the table. The label reads sleeping pills. Guess what those are used for? Guess who fell asleep not that long ago? Anyway, what was that kid saying? He saw everything? So, let's see if Salmonella knows anything about this kid. I don't think he does. But let's see if he knows anything about this. Try not to... Okay. We're gonna avoid creeping out Maya. So... Old bag Beavis and Butthead. Old bag Recess from Disney looking. She doesn't look like Beavis and Butthead. What the fuck are you talking about? What's that dude's name? The dude who sounds just like Hank Hill because it's another Mike Judge show. Whoa! Oh, back in my day, we played visual novel games. Damn it, Bobby! Odd of her to leave her post. Hey! So, guess what? Nick, that was her. Stop! Whippersnapper! Yeah, it sounds like she's chasing after that boy. Natch! She tripped. Maya sure looks happy. So, now we're able to grab those keys. Hey, Nick. Now's our chance. Let's check out the guard station. Good idea. Oh, this is it, Nick. The trailer key. The key to that trailer in Studio 2. We'll be borrowing this, right, Nick? We'll be borrowing this. All right, so we're going to go to outside Studio 2. And then, oh, we want to slide. Slide to the left. Take it right back, y'all. Okay, so I wonder if the key we borrowed from the guard station will work. Or whoops, that was Phoenix. It worked. Great, let's go, Nick. She seems eager all of a sudden. Well, you first, Nick. Not that eager. So, guess who's in this trailer? It's a hot fucking goth bitch. It's awesome, dude. Eek! Someone's in here. Names. Our names? We're Will Power's lawyers in them. I see. Cody Paper Tiger wannabe ninja looking. Who the hell is Paper Tiger? and who might you? Dee Vasquez, the producer. Dee Vasquez, she's quite beautiful. She's fucking awesome, dude. I was wondering if you could tell me about the day of the murder. Miss Vasquez? Script. Excuse me. Script. I'm looking for the script. A script? The Steel Samurai, episode 13. I need it. Can we ask you a bit about the day of the murder? I need to read it. We're getting nowhere fast. We really like to ask you about the Steel Samurai. Miss Vasquez? It's on TV every week. That's all I have to say about that. Nick, she's telling us to go watch TV? The nerve of her. Hey, don't get mad at me. You're mad at her, bitch. Alright. About the director, Salmonella, was it? What exactly is his role here? Perhaps I didn't make myself clear. I'm looking for a script. I can't be bothered with anything else. Bonjour, senor. How you doing, Hawthorne? I'm terrible with fucking accents. Bonjour, senor. Are all people in the entertainment business this weird? Yes, they are. It's starting to look like it. Nick, let's get out of here. Isn't there someplace else we have to check? Yeah. Wait. Yes? If you see Manila, give him this. But why do we have to run your errands? I don't think I like her. Don't cry. She'll take it as a sign of weakness. She's stoned as fuck. I don't think she's stoned. That looks like nicotine to me, brother. All right, we'll give it to him if we see him. No, she might be stoned. I don't know. Nobody knows what she's got in that pipe. They don't say it. Let me go to... We're gonna have to go to Salmonella. Unfortunately, Maya's gonna get absolutely fucking creeped on again. Some of you guys in chat are a real Salmonella. Alright, hold on. Give this. Here, I got this from the producer. Opium, I guess she's a... What the fuck? That's cool. Bring me the script for episode 13. Episode 13, where did I put that one? I must have left it somewhere. Switch. Uh-oh. My ass is pwned if I don't find it. Shakes. Nick, it might be quicker to just look in all the places where he's likely to have been. I agree. But anyways. Bring me the script for episode 13. So, what we're gonna do. He said that he was in the, bunch of snacks on the table. Nick! The snacks! There was twice as much here before. I ate them. They were past their expiration date anyway, Rolful. She's biting her lip and staring at me with tears welling in her eyes. Bro looks like he owns anime figure. He does. Guess who else does? Me. There's some regular suits and costumes in here. Okay, hold on. So, this guy definitely owns like 50 Nendoroids. I wanted to buy a Nendoroid at one point and stick it in my gaming PC. I'm glad I didn't, because this 4090 basically takes up the whole fucking case. But yeah, that was something I wanted to do. That was, I mean, I don't really own that many figurines. I got some pop-up parades. I got some like Street Fighter pop-up parades. That's like the extent of it. I got a bunch of Street Fighter figures back there. Depends on who you ask if like Street Fighter's anime or not. I like it because it's a fighting game, but you know. So we know that Salmonella's been here. We know he likes food. So we're gonna do a little bit of investigating. We need to find where Salmonella has probably been. He might have been at Studio One because he was there during the rehearsal. Or no, the rehearsal happened in the employee area, right? Street Fighter's goated, I know, right? It's awesome. We're back at the crime scene. Let's find what we need to and get out quick, Nick. So. Hey, look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. The director, Maya. Take a look around that chair for me, will ya? Remember that script the director was talking about? Didn't he say he left it somewhere? Okay, I'm glad I had the right idea. I found it, Nick, the script. Look how fucking grody and like terrible looking the script is, by the way. Look how fucking nasty that shit is. I love this game so much, dude. Oh, man. Nah, the irony, I do a whole like Capcom thing. I love Capcom. I don't watch a lot of anime, so like a lot of people come to my streams and they're like, what is your favorite anime? And it's like, I don't know, Death Note, I guess. I haven't seen that many. Granted, the ones I have seen were pretty good. Death Note's fucking kick-ass. Here, we found it, your script. You're not going to talk to us? Quiet. I'm reading. Just you hold on. What's the big deal? Who do you think you are anyway? And why do you think... and do you even know who we are? Policies, lawyers. Right. Am I a suspect? No, it's just, well, no, but... You wanted to know about the day of the murder? Yes, anything you could tell us would be a big help. You know there was a meeting here at noon? Yes, with the director and the people from the network. Correct. Now listen closely. None of the people in this trailer that afternoon went to Studio One. It was impossible for us to leave. Impossible? Why? The path was blocked. The path? Do I give her the guide map? I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Why did it pull that up? My favorite anime is Thomas the Tank Engine. There you go. That's a goated one. I saw there's like a whole YouTube community of people who are non-ironically into Thomas like that. It's funny. Oh my god. I'll never forget. I guess a lot of you guys are new, so you probably haven't heard me tell the story. So there's this dude called the Blue Puffball, and he made a video where he basically character assassinates an 11-year-old, but he's like really big on the whole Thomas thing. And like, so the whole video is like a Thomas the Tank Engine schizo post about why this 11-year-old on YouTube is the most dangerous person in the world. And like, they basically like frame him for like sexual assault or something really crazy like that. And it's like, the god did it. But yeah, that was the crazy part. And I was watching it and I'm like, this video is actually fucking mental. Because like it actually had like decent production value. It wasn't the best editing or like the best presentation. It was definitely a lot longer than it needed to be if I was to judge it. But also my other harsh judgment is you probably shouldn't harass an 11-year-old. What the hell? I know, right? But yeah, just little Thomas community is awesome, man. Paper Mario community is the same way. I just love those little schizo post communities. On the day of the murder, the path that leads here was blocked. You saw Mr. Monkey on the way here, yes? Mr. Monkey? The monkey with the broken head. Oh, right, that. What an original name. Its head fell over in the wind the day of the murder. They didn't stop moving the head out of the way until after 3. It was after 4 by the time the path was blocked. Capiche? Everyone in this trailer was stuck here until the path was cleared. Stuck in this trailer, stuck until after 4. Hammer died at 2:30. Thus, none of us could have gone to Studio One. What? It's true. A crane came just after 3 to move the head. We called some people in to clear the way. I'm sure they'd corroborate my story. But wait, what if the head fell over after 2:30? Then he could have gone to Studio One. 2:30, the time of death. Very well, come. That's Mr. Monkey. When it wasn't broken, it announced the time. In ooks. 1 ook per hour. Ook, ook, ook. always with the ooking. She just has a smoke after every other word. I know, right? It is a monkey after all. Check its head. The clock inside stopped when it broke. Nick, it stopped at 2:15. 2:15? That's right. This path was blocked from 2:15 till after 4. Therefore, we're the innocent. Mr. Hammer died in Studio One at 2:30. See? Goodbye. She just fucking leaves. What do we do now, Nick? There isn't anyone besides WP who could have killed Hammer. It's over. We're finished. It sure doesn't look good. Guess we should head back to the office and plan our strategy. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the office. Or wait. My bad. We're gonna go this way. And this way. I can't believe I'm lost in a fucking Ace Attorney game. Alright, hold on. Ook ook is crazy. Hawthorne the historian. Now what? We're fresh out of clues. Everyone's alibi is watertight. We don't even have any promising leads. Things are looking pretty grim. It's a little early for giving up, don't you think? You've got 1 lead. Oh shit, it's Mia. Mia, it's you. What took you so long? Sorry, Phoenix. Maya has trouble calling me unless she's really in trouble. Right. Oh wait, I guess that means we're really in trouble. I'd say so. What did you mean we have 1 lead? The boy, of course. Yeah, I saw him. I saw everything. What? But no way am I telling you losers. She got hooked on the American smoking fad. She might actually be old enough to have like... Yeah, she might have... Because when do you think she was born? Probably like the 50s or something, right? Oh shit, Mia has 2 big personalities. Exactly. I don't know. He didn't sound like he was going to help us at all. I'm sure you can find some way of bringing him over to your side. Either way, we should go back to the studios. That boy is our last hope, Phoenix. Thanks. Now I'm more worried than I was before. So what we're gonna... Oh, wait. I guess Mr. Powers is in for questioning. Let's try again another day, Phoenix. My bad. I accidentally went this way. Miss Old Bag. Huff. Huff. What's wrong? Huff. Huff. Whippersnapper. Oh, man. She's just chasing that boy this whole time. When I catch him, I... Huff. Sounds like she hasn't had any luck catching him. I got a hostage now, Whippersnapper. Trying to turn up my speaker. Fucking... So, let's move. She's not gonna be able to say anything. I'm pretty sure she's out of breath. What happened to the boy? If I see him again, I'll huff. Lay him flat. What a violent old lady. Oh, man. Old bad Crowler from Yu-Gi-Oh! Looking. Again, I've never seen any anime. Do the thug shaker, Yugi. All I know is like all the memes and stuff that sit like parallel to it. Oh, wait, hold on. Move. So, we need to go to the employee area, I think. Global Studios employee area. Hey! Hey, you, wait a sec. Phoenix, was that the boy? Yeah, his name's Cody Hackins. I think he ran into the dressing room. Now we're gonna corner him. He's sure to be in here somewhere. Found you. Damn it, he's getting away. Come back. There, he's back. How did she... Hey there, would you mind helping us out? Please? I'm Cody. Hello, Cody, I'm Mia Faye. Nice to meet you. Yo! And I'm Phoenix Wright. Who asked? Nobody cares. Phoenix, you can take it from here. I'm not so sure I'm qualified. Steel Samurai's so cool. I think he's, the bomb. Ha, what would a lamer like you know about the Steel Samurai? Hey, watch that attitude. Phoenix, you really shouldn't yell like that. He's only a kid. Yeah, don't yell at me like that. I'm only a kid. No way he chasing kids now. I know, right? This game's awesome, dude. Oh, man. So, do you know anything about what happened here? Could you tell me, please? I don't know anything. Looks like a little persuasion's necessary. Maybe a bribe? Hey, it's the Steel Samurai. Huh? Why is he dragging his foot like that? Where'd you get this anyway? The Samurai Spear. That's totally cool. I wish I had one too. This kid and Maya would get along great. Was that boring? Man, how can one person be so lame? If you were a superhero, you'd be lame-o, man. Oh my god. Let's see. It says bribe, right? I am struggling to remember what exactly I do here. Again, the reason why I say I got an orbital lobotomy because I might as well have, the way my fucking memory works. Kid is stuck in the 2000s. This game, I think, no, because somebody told me in the other stream this takes place in 2016, which doesn't make any sense to me. But I suppose if that's when it takes place, that's when it takes place. But so I guess in a way he is stuck in the 2000s. I sent Crowler to you. Kids these days either say skibbity or some brain rotted. That's true. What was that about Maya? Oh, nothing. Wait. I'm glad Maya isn't here to see this. She'd be devastated. What was that about Maya? Okay. I was wondering what the context of that was. Let's see. Power's back. Now, Phoenix, it's not polite to look through other people's belongings. Hey, don't look at me. Tell that to your sister. What? Okay, so presumably I gotta find something. I'm thinking. So let's go to main gate. See if she says anything. My heart, I don't feel so good. I'd like to visit the place where Hammer died. Right, she was saying she wanted to visit the studio where he died. What's this about a hostage? When that boy was running away, he dropped this and oh my god. Okay, I didn't talk to her because for some reason I remember in this part she just like breathes and doesn't say anything useful. No, she definitely does. God, it's kind of hard to understand her with all the huffing and puffing. Phoenix, that hostage might be what we need. Cody might talk to us if we give him that. Herbert looking, I know, right? You and your mushling arms. She does look like Herbert the pervert, dude. Oh man, I'm catching that predator if that's the last thing I do. Phoenix, do you think you have anything you might want to trade with her? I wonder. So, oh, maybe the key. Miss Oldbag, I'm just borrowing this, just so you know. Oh, okay. Just be sure to give it back. She's not as demanding when she's exhausted. Oh, okay, hold on. She wanted to see where he died, right? I told you who I saw. There's gotta be something. Hold on. I might need Maya to say that again. Do you have anything you might trade with her? This is kind of where the game gets like a little good because, oh, that's a card. Studio One? Right, a card key to Studio One. I can't believe that flew over my head until just now. God damn it. I could visit poor Hammer. I'd like to visit. Oh, he died. Ooh, I was his fan. You don't have your own card, Miss Oldbag? Studio One isn't my turf. Oh. You let me borrow it then? If I give her the card key, then I won't be able to get into Studio One. Why don't you let her borrow it, Phoenix? I guess it can't hurt. Here you go, Miss Oldbag. Listen to me, Sonny. I don't like having debts to no whippersnappers. You take this and we're even. Deal? What's this, a Steel Samurai trading card? That sneaky kid dropped it. I figured it's pretty important to him, though. Thank you, I may have a use for this. This must be the hostage she was talking about. There we go. I'm off! Hobbling off towards the studio. Now, employee area. Going to show this to him. This look familiar? Hey, my... You are, huh? You are! You know, ultra rare. That card's really hard to get. Imagine that's what their parents named her old I know, right? No, there's a dude in this game, like, not ironically. Oh, yeah, I think you were here. Like, I love the way the Ace Attorney characters are named. Because, man, it is awesome. For a grown-up, you sure are dumb. I'll give you this if you help me. But that's my card. You're offering me something I already own. You're in effect skewing the very basis of our own consumer society, namely the principle of fair trade. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Well, what do they teach these kids in school these days? Quantum physics? Whatever, I don't need that card. I got a double. Just keep it. It's yours. What? After I went through all that trouble? If you want to trade, find me a really rare card. Really rare? You mean there's something rarer than ultra rare? Ultra rare premium cards are way rarer than plain rare ultra rare cards. Come on. Man, for a grown-up, you sure are dumb. Fuck, man. Premium, rare, why do I feel like we're talking about stakes? But another crazy thing to think about, since this game came out, the trading card market has kind of blown up. So like nowadays, that kid actually would freak the fuck out. Even if he already has that card, he would freak the fuck out about losing that second one. Because it's like, I think Salmonella might be in here. I'm just gonna make a guess. Oh, okay. I was hoping Salmonella was in here. Shit. But anyways, even if he probably wouldn't carry it on him in the first place, at least hopefully not. But it's funny to think about this game, the things that it predicts from the future, and this is one of those things where it's like now there's like separate tiers, because if you think about how video games are created, from like what's it like Wata Games or whatever the hell it is, like that whole like big conspiracy behind that. Well, not conspiracy because it was true, but like you know what I mean, right? So that whole big old thing where it's like trading cards seem to be very similar situation where it's like, fuck, man. Look, man, even if I did have that same card, I would love to have that second one. Even more so, I would love to have that second one just so I could sell it. You know what I mean? Goth, always at the gas station for Newports looking. Who is? Miss Vasquez? Oh, well, I had to arrange some stuff. Yes, the girl with you, doesn't she seem a little different? Like, is she even the same person as before? Nope, she's the same as always. Same as always. So here's another funny thing. Everyone else ignores when Maya transforms into Mia. They somehow don't realize that she looks like an entirely different person wearing the same set of clothes. So it's really funny that Penny and Phoenix are seemingly the only ones who are aware that that's happening. It's really funny. Whatever you say. But I don't think I've seen another Ace Attorney character so far anyways. I haven't played all these games. But so far that even like acknowledges that Maya physically looks different after she gets possessed. Have you seen that boy since then? Nope, you missed it though. The security lady was chasing after the boy, so fast I thought she'd collapse. Of course, he got away in the end. Boy, was she mad. Actually, I saw them. How's the old windbag doing? She was squeezing donuts through her clenched fist back at the guard station. Some people take their jobs a little too seriously. Are all the posters on the wall here of Hammer? Yes, it's a really terrible loss for the studios, but his popularity had been waning recently, right? That's true. Then again, after what happened? After what happened? You mean you don't know about Hammer? No, what? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said anything. Mia got me feeling sinful. I know, right? Mia, oh man. I can't get enough of Mia. She's awesome. She's a genuinely really awesome character. It sucks that she dies so early on. I'm glad that she appears sporadically throughout the series, but yeah, it sucks, man. It really sucks. I would have loved, though I'm pretty sure there's like prequel games where she appears or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, I haven't gotten to those yet. Goth, let's kids in the car energy. Which one? Wait, now you have to tell me what happened with Hammer. I'm sorry. I'm probably not the one who should tell you. Uh-oh, why do I get a feeling something's being covered up here? So, we're going to move around a little bit. I need to find Salmonella, because he's the type of dude who definitely would have a trading card. Problem is, I can't go to Studio 1, and I hope Sam isn't there. No, they wouldn't soft lock me like that. Mia split personality looking split personality. I like how Warlord's trying to roast everybody in the game. They probably have a police officer out on patrol here. Studio van, they probably used to carry film equipment. Maybe if I go back in there? They're really popular with the kids these days. Oh, wait a fucking second. Maybe Maya has one. This game's cool. It's making me have to think about every loser. Shit, I don't think Mia would know anything about that. Showing that to me isn't doing any good. You know what they say, dead men don't tell tales. You sure are talking enough. We need to get to the studio and talk to that boy. We don't have enough information to make a case yet. Where have I heard that phrase before? So that's where Maya got it from. Okay, so Will Powers isn't back. There's something I'm forgetting here. Hold on. If I slide. I vaguely remember you get this trading card from Sal Manila because like he's a big loser and he created the series, so like kind of just has that shit. Oh, there's a T-bone. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus steak. And the pills were on that same table. Oh, candy chips gum. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn at least. Look at this. Spaghetti in a soda can? Spaghetti? Wouldn't just the sauce come out and the noodles all stay stuck inside? Bet's been slammed. I guess they want you to drink it in one gulp. Slamming spaghetti, right? Maya Yu-Gi-Oh! Personality transformation growth spurt. Hit puberty looking. Maya basically does hit puberty every time she transforms. It's fucking cool. God damn it. Half finished backdrop on the stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo. Where the fanboy came in. He didn't waste any time coming in either. Talk about cause and effect. Looks like one of those electric powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Where have I heard that line before? Where the fuck? I have completed this trial, this case before, so I'm actually really struggling to remember what exactly I do. I might even pull up a guide. But I remember it was like you talk to Salmonella or something like that. Or, okay, let me think about this from a different perspective. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you do get it from somewhere else. Took 2 pictures on the day of the murder before the actual time of death. One of them was a steel samurai. The other one was a grade school boy. It doesn't seem to be switched on today. I really want to take a break, but we have work to do. Kind of sad to see so many empty benches. Kind of like if you threw a party and nobody came. There's a clock and a speaker in the monkey's head. It would usually tell the time by ooking. The clock has stopped at 2:15 now. Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. We'll take this place. We'll make this place famous too. Wait a fucking second. Oh, wait. I was about to say, we could ask Old Bag about the thing about Hammer, because that's the other thing we gotta do. And then I realized... and then I fucking realized, Old Bag is in Studio 1 right now. Shit, okay. Who else could we talk to? Because I'm not finding any other staff members, I don't think. Because it's the kid in the employee area. And then it's Penny in the trailer. Don't tell me Penny has a rare fucking trading card. Do you know anything about this? Okay, I'm glad I didn't have to pull up a guide. God damn it. Okay, Bandai be like, let's put Phoenix in the game. Which one? Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh? Or wait. I'm missing context here. That's a Steel Samurai trading card. I collect those at... Oh my fucking god. I'm 1 card away from a complete set. A complete set? Yeah, a set of 1 of each card. Huh? Wait. Wait. That's it. That's the card I need. You don't know how long I've been looking for it. I don't care what kind of girl you might think I am. I need that card. I forgot about this this face she makes. Please, I beg you, please trade with me. Trade with you? Yes, trade cards. I'll even give you an ultra rare premium card. Trade me a, huh? Yeah, it's a good deal for your ultra rare. Please. Phoenix, can't you see she's desperate? What's with everybody getting so excited about? Okay. Really? Thanks. Then this is for you. URP card, an ultra rare premium Steel Samurai collectible card, very valuable. Herman snuffing people in over a limited edition Marvel Pokemon card. Who the fuck is Herman? That's cool. There she goes. Doesn't doing good things like that make you feel great? Yeah, I guess it does. I love this game, dude. I never took Penny for that kind of... I never took Penny for that kind of person, but I guess it makes sense. How did I forget about that? Yeah, so, wait, that's it. That's the last ultra rare premium card I need. Come on, give it to me, please. You gotta give it to me. Wow, I've never seen him so eager. Right, okay, how about a trade? You're on. I'll give you a samurai sphere and throw in an evil magistrate to boot. No, not that kind of trade. I don't want cards, I want information. Huh? You sure? Fine by me. Okay, Phoenix, let's hear what he has to say. If he knows something that can help us, we can have him take the stand tomorrow. That's the samurai sphere. Oh, I showed him the wrong thing. It's the Steel Samurai, huh? Why is he trying? Oh. Okay, maybe I don't present some. It must have accidentally brought up that prompt again. I'm thinking, yeah. Well, Penny was wearing glasses. That doesn't mean someone's a nerd. The weeaboo character. Well, my line of thinking was, okay, you talk to the other people who are really nerdy, and especially really nerdy for Steel Samurai. So it's like, in my brain, it was like, it made sense that the creator of Steel Samurai probably would have an ultra rare premium trading card. Because, like, you know, because I mean, look at all the Capcom people. Look at all the other people in the gaming industry. They got like all these big ass fucking statues. Ono's got a little Blanca-chan toy, like that kind of shit. So it's like one of those things where I'm like, oh, that's probably where I'm supposed to go with this. The director probably has all the cool shit. I can't find this director anywhere. So like my fallback option was, oh, Maya, she's expressed a lot of interest in this. Maya's not available right now because she's being used with Mia, because she's Mia right now. So I was actually out of options, and then I was like, oh, we can talk to Old Bag so that we can get more information on Hammer, and maybe that kind of segues us into getting the thing. No, Old Bag's not available because she's in Studio One, which means I can't go in there. So I guess I should have been full process of elimination. I'm glad I eventually figured it out. But holy crap, that at least I don't think it took as long as it normally might have, though. At least I figured it out pretty quickly. But so you like the Steel Samurai? He's so cool. Everybody is preoccupied. Exactly. I guess you're judging him by his looks. You have to look at his actions, at his life. I'm being lectured on life by a grade schooler. And you like him too, don't you? Oh, me? Yeah. I love the Steel Samurai. So tell me about what your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is. His kind nature. Right, come on, think of something. I really like his kind nature. What a guy. Totally. He looks so tough, but inside he's as gentle as a kitten. Yeah. What else do you like about him? Don't tell me I have to keep this act up. What your favorite thing about the Steel Samurai is? Gotta think of something. I like it when he vanquishes his foes. Yeah, with Zam. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Check this out. It's my fan album. What the? It's all pictures of the Steel Samurai. All the doors are locked. I know, right? All the doors are locked. I just never took Penny for that kind of lady. She seems very like... I guess it makes sense, though. I don't know. I go to every live performance. Those stupid publicity stunts where they beat each other up in public. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Wazam! I got them all. I never finished one. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Check it out, my new digital camera. Wow, that's very impressive. The newest model, isn't it? You bet, lady. I just got it for my birthday. My album has a name. Want to hear it? The Steel Samurai Path to Glory. The Steel Samurai always wins. Always. Hey, if you want this, you can have it, lady. Really? Are you sure? Yeah, I took these with the digital camera. I got all the data at home, so I can always make another one. Well, then I'm happy to accept it. Thank you. Path to glory. We got path to glory. What's with these people always giving stuff to Mia? What a life. Then Mia looks back all confused. You were here on the day of the incident, right? Yeah. Did you see anything unusual? Cody, he needs to know because he's fighting for justice. Isn't that what the Steel Samurai's motto? For great justice? You have to help us fight for great justice too. I saw everything. Well. We might get some useful information out of him yet. Oh, wait, fuck. Cody, I need to ask you something very important. What did you see on the day of the incident? I got here that day around 2. And I had to come in through the woods out back so the old lady wouldn't see me. I got kind of lost though. I was in there for maybe an hour and a half or so. Then I finally got to the studio. After that, what is it, Cody? The Steel Samurai killed the bad guy. He used his samurai sphere. Just like always, 1 shot, 1 kill. It happened so fast, I got scared. I went home after that. I see. It must have been hard for you. Man, you say those nice things, but it's so obvious you aren't speaking from the heart. Right, Mia? Yes? I think we can say for sure this means the Steel Samurai did it. True enough, and the director has an alibi, so it wasn't him. Indeed, so the only person left who could have done it is Will Powers. I have to admit, it's kind of a shock. But if you put this boy on the witness stand, your client will be guilty for sure. Let's not call him then. I think that would be wise. Best leave this one alone. Not so fast, pal. Oh shit, it's Gumshoe. I heard everything. This boy here is a key witness. And he's under police protection starting now. Come on, son. You got a rendezvous with me down at the precinct. No, I ain't going. Runs from the literal fucking police. That didn't go so well. We're back to 0 leads. And now we have a serious handicap in court. What are we going to do, Mia? Well, I really need to be going. Don't worry, Phoenix. I'm sure you'll be fine. Whoa. Come to the trial tomorrow, please. I need you there. Phoenix, can I ask you something? Do you really believe that Mr. Powers is innocent? Of course he is. That's all I wanted to hear. Excellent. I'll see you in court then. Great. Thanks, Mia. See you soon. Mia avatar state looking. Mia is like the Instagram picture, and then Maya is what you see in real life. Or no, Mia is the Tinder picture. Maya is what you get confronted with in real life. It's like, oh, you don't have basketball-sized tits. You're a fucking lion bitch then. Mr. Wright, why do you look so unhappy? Nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. So Maya just gave us our biggest hint right there, because guess what nobody was talking about this entire time? Everybody was talking about, oh, the little kid. They were talking about, you know, hammers, talking about all these other things. There's one little piece of evidence that nobody has talked about this entire time that we just found. So it's really cool. Court is now in session for the trial. Hold on. How's he sound like again? Court is now in session for the trial of Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well, you may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if it'll be that producer. The prosecution calls Miss Salmonella to the stand. Or that director. They call the worst person possible. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude could you get? You don't know me. I'm the director. I make the steel samurai, noob. Real fool. Smoker chick, black lungs looking. Lungs, does anyone have a lighter look? What the fuck are you going on about, Warlord? Shao Manila. I'm a director? Television? Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events of that day. Phoenix. Let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. This fucking bedroom eye she was giving me. I was at the studios from around 9 to that morning. During the morning, I was... an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. Look at Penny in the old bag in the background. Hammers is so fucking hot, by the way. Holy shit. My fucking cock exploded. Okay, I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. But I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. We were in the meeting around until 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m. And according to your testimony, you were in the meeting at that time. Awesome. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, we're gonna press this motherfucker. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no, I come in all sorts of hours, just the industry way. Yeah, I know all about the freaks in your industry. Still, FWIW, I was pretty busy all that day. I would actually love to see Oniplays play through this case. Like, if they had Corey voice, if they had Corey Spaz Kid voice fucking Salmonella, that would be perfect. Oh my fucking god. Tell us more about that. During the morning, I was doing, an action scene run through. In the employee area? That's right. There was a fight scene between the steel samurai and the evil magistrate. Who's winning the poll? That's true. Who is winning the poll? Revolution 60 is winning the poll. Wait, what do the votes look like? 33% to Forspoken. I'm surprised nobody's asked what the poll is saying. I'm surprised nobody's asked like what the poll's about. I'd love to chat and connect here more on Discord. Oh man. Was anyone else at the run through? Oh yeah, the security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. I don't know why he's lolling. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. Anyone else? Oh, just 4. Why did it go on so long? Oh, I'm pretty sure Juve already heard about this. But WP twisted his ankle during the run-through, see? Oh, right, that's the limp. Today we are going to be otaku lawyers. Pretty much. How you doing, Vein Slasher? Which of course led me to missing my lunch. Rosh. What the fuck? Rolling on the floor, starving. Oh my god. Oh, this game is badass. Oh my god. What exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cook. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. Oh, this game's so fucking tight. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, no steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, doesn't something about this seem odd to you? Contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. What did you want? The voice acting. I know, right? When I went to Studio 2, I saw something on the table there. There were 2 plates. The same kind of plates as the ones in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Oh my god. They animated the moves. That's fucking beautiful. Oh, good call. I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. but I did eat after. I did eat after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Oh, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat, I suspected as much. So when exactly did you eat? We took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. A mental image I'll get into my grave. I wolfed it down. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. We were in the meeting until around 4. What were you discussing? The Steel Samurai story and our budget. Get this, the sponsors turn to me and say, Mr. Manila, those scripts of yours are not appropriate for children. Take a wild guess why they're not. Look at this guy and take a wild guess why they're not. Could you believe it? Actually, I kind of can. So nobody left the table during the whole meeting? You didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, not a one. What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second, maybe I do have an idea. Wait a second, Mr. Manila, you've just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate that T-bone steak during a break? Rollful. I don't know why he's laughing. This guy is so awesome. Well, Mr. Manila, what's this all about? Well, yeah, I guess I did take a little break. Phoenix, great job. If they took a break, one of them could have gone to that studio during that time. Your Honor, I call the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, please testify. Please care to explain. Yep, press, exactly. Urgh. Ha 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 ha. The magic gun comes out of the coat once again. Edgeworth is laughing. Little does Phoenix know, this man is also a Power Rangers fan. From time to time, I hear wonderful things about this game. This game is god tier. Like, I normally don't like visual novels, so the fact that this one's able to hold my attention and entertain me so much, it's awesome. This game is just beautiful. FWIW, I don't know what the fuck that even means. We took a break, Rollful, but it was only 15 minutes. 15. That's only 13 in base 12. Not enough time for someone to say commit murder in Studio 1. Lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Okay, we're gonna press this motherfucker. What time exactly did you take this break? I'd say it was around 2:30 or so until 2:45. 2:30. That's the time of death. So we could have gone to Studio 1, killed Hammer, and come back. I guess it's possible time-wise. But it was only 15 minutes. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak? What else? There were 2 plates on that table. Oh, right. The other one was Diva's, sorry. D. Vasquez plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes. That's quite a feat. Not enough time for someone to commit a murder. Why is that? Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any one of them to go to Studio 1. What? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you aren't suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio 1. They were all watching Power Rangers. Okay, hold on. Mr. Wright. Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer. Do you claim someone from the trailer went to Studio 1? I claim it, and I claim it loud. If I agree to let everyone in the trailer off the hook, then this trial is over. Mr. Powers will be found guilty for sure. The victim was murdered at 2:30, the exact time of the break in the meeting. With 15 minutes, murder is certainly a possibility. I suppose you might say that. Although, alright, I've got the judge thinking it now. Test. Never a dull moment with you, Mr. Right. What's your point, Edgeworth? You've been busy doing your homework. You've been doing your homework, haven't you? Look at the court record. The court record? Surely you knew that from 2:15 to 4:04, the path between the studios was blocked. Mrs. Monkey's head had fallen across the path. Whoa, you're right. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkey had barred the way. It's actually Mr. Monkey, but Edgeworth has got a point. And somehow I feel no desire to correct him. No counter argument, Mr. Wright. Then I'm afraid you'll lose this round. I believe we have seen enough evidence. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand. What? It's over? They drew his fat ass in his jeans. I just noticed that. You can see like the shape of his ass very clear. That's so funny. God damn it. Very well. The court's opinion on this case are as follows. We have found that there were several other people in the studio too on the day of the murder. However, it is also clear that none of these people could have gone to Studio 1. Therefore, care to explain, Phoenix? You're fucking wrong. Furthermore, with regards to this photo of the Steel Samurai, given the size of the costume, no one other than Mr. Powers could have worn it that day. All that is lacking decisive evidence that he's the one who did it. If we had that, I'm afraid I would have to find Mr. Powers guilty. Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness. Who was this witness, Mr. Edgeworth? My witness saw the very moment when the Steel Samurai skewered the victim. Order, I will have order. I see. The court will take a 10-minute recess, after which we will hear your witness. Court is adjourned for recess. It was so cool. Hell yeah, dude. What do we do now, Mia? If everyone in that trailer has an alibi. I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong. Mia, don't tell me you're giving up. If you give up, what hope do I have? Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before. Not while there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio 1. I thought there was more to it than that, but I was wrong. That's all there is. What's going to happen to me? It kind of seems like everyone in that courtroom thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer. Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere after all. Thanks. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it. Not even Revolution 60 has the guts to say I'm a $70 game. Could you imagine paying $70 for a fucking iPhone game? Fuck, man. Where's back in session for the trial, Mr. World Powers? The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of tender years and this is a murder case, we worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning. Nice to see Edgeworth taking the moral high ground. However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackins to the stand. Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on. Oh, we're right. Guard, please bring him a box. One of those donut crates should do. Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness. What? Just because you're all grown up doesn't mean you can push me around. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. Cody, answer his question, okay? Hey, it's you, the nice lady. I'm Cody Hackins. I'm in 2nd grade. I get the feeling this is going to be a long, long day. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember that you're speaking to a child. Try to be gentle. Witness, I mean Cody. Shorty at the stand, I know, right? Oh, man. He's having trouble with this gentle thing. You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident? You got a problem with that? Please tell us what you saw that day. What, Pops? You want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there? Just Mr. Edgeworth will be fine. I prefer bearded gentlemen myself. A very long day. Incidentally, photographic equipment is strictly forbidden in this courtroom. My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible. Wait, so you're saying you had to bargain terms with a kid and you lost? Hey, I just got this new camera. I don't really know how to use it all that good yet, but I bring it with me wherever I go. Phoenix, I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record. This is one of those things, this is one of those sprites where like, I really like the Game Boy Advance one a lot better. Because I mean, look at her eyes. It just looks a little weird. Looks a little, I don't know. It looks a little off. The way that it's like shaded and everything. I like the Game Boy Advance sprites a lot more. But, you know, at the same time, this style is okay. This style's cool. I don't know. The more I play this, the more I realize, yeah, the Game Boy does look like objectively better in some places. Very well, Coney. Please testify to the court about what you saw on the day of the incident. I wanted to see a Steel Samurai rehearsal just once. I found a map on the internet and went to the studios that day. I went through the woods, off the path, so that old lady couldn't catch me. Awesome. I was going for the studio. I got kind of lost on the way, though, for about 30 minutes when I came up on Samurai. It totally rocked. Right before my eyes, out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, that would have been the time for a shot, I tell ya. Anyway, I couldn't get into the studio, so I went home. So this guy already lied. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. But be gentle, remember you're talking to a child. This kid is tougher than most adults we see in here, honestly. So I already know exactly where I want to press. There was the Steel Samurai. There we go. This is where I want to press. Mia is awake on this case. Yeah. She looks sleepy, but she awake. If you had your camera, you mean you weren't carrying your camera then? No, I wasn't. It's not like I have it all the time. Really? I guess seeing the killing freaked him out and he went home. Phoenix, remember he's a child. Use gentle words, but be firm. Easy for you to say. There we go. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure that's the line because they made it pretty obvious. Cody, what you just said seems, well, a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always bring your digital camera everywhere you go? You were quite clear about that. Huh? Cody, you shouldn't lie here. You understand that, right? Mr. Wright, a word with you. Uh-oh. Was I putting on the pressure too much? What is this digital contraption you're talking about? It's a digital camera, Your Honor. It's kind of a new sort of camera. How do I explain that? I see. Anyway, Cody, I can't believe you wouldn't bring your camera on a trip to the studios. You did bring it, didn't you? Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so. I don't care if he's a child or a prosecuting attorney. No one should lie in this court. What do you mean a prosecuting attorney? Well, Cody? What? Yeah, so I had my camera. So what? You got a problem with that? So, you did have the camera, and did you use this camera? What? Why would I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. Please testify to the court about what you were so busy watching. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah, I had my camera with me, but I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. The Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Then the bad guy stopped moving. He's so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. Old man, what does that internet look at? Is that all? Well, that was brief. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. He was partially asleep. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Then he stopped moving. He's so strong. What did you do after the bad guy fell, Cody? Actually, the fight was so intense that I got kind of scared. So I went straight home. Something isn't adding up here. Something about his account doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem right because he's being deliberately vague. Press him on the facts, Phoenix. Find out what he saw. I have his little book, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Oh, that wasn't the place to use it. Shit. Okay, I'll press all of these and read through it. But I know we bring up the scrapbook because, I mean, why would he bring his camera and not take a picture? Especially when he shows us a big scrapbook full of pictures of the Steel Samurai on the killing blow. Oh, wait. Goes for the bad guy, wham. Oh. Okay, anyways, that was a detail that they mentioned. He takes a picture as the Steel Samurai is doing the killing blow. So, by that logic, he should have taken a picture for the scrapbook. Yeah, I had my camera with me. So why didn't you use it? He's getting to that. Relax and listen. I didn't use it because I was too busy watching the real thing. So you were watching the Steel Samurai. Did you watch the whole fight? Yeah, of course. You didn't turn away, not even once. No. Okay, then tell us exactly what happened. Yeah, I'm getting to that. So the bad guy attacked him first? Yeah. What sort of person was this bad guy? I told you, a person. He was a person. How was he dressed? I kind of don't remember. I was too busy watching the Steel Samurai. I see. And what happened next? Why? Huh? What do you mean, why? Why wasn't the bad guy moving? Well, because the Steel Samurai brought him to justice. And how exactly did he do that? How did he do it? With a samurai kick and a samurai punch, samurai chop, samurai slap, something like that. He's still being vague about this. What? Don't give me that look, Pops. How should I play this? Cody? What? Something's bothering me. Before you said that you couldn't take your eyes off the action. Yeah, so what? Yet you missed the most important part. What is the meaning of this? The witness has stated what he saw quite clearly. You know as well I do that he was being vague. Tell me, what kind of murderer uses a samurai slap? My point is, Cody, you may have seen some of the Steel Samurai's fight. But you missed the most important part, the killing blow. Order, Mr. Wright. How could this be? Can you explain how he might have missed something so vital? That's the thing. Phoenix, I believe you're on the right track with it. Oh my god, dude. Okay. I'm sorry, look at this. Look at this. Look at that fucking belly. The way it just slithers up. Look at that body, man. I'm sorry. I love Mia. I love Mia so much. that fucking womb shape. I can't get enough of it. Every time you get like a side profile of her. Oh my god. I'm such a weirdo. Okay. Think, why didn't Cody see the climax of the fight? I know you. You can figure this out. Mr. Wright, your answer. We have ascertained that this young boy is a great fan of the Steel Samurai. Why wouldn't he watch the climax of the fight? Because he couldn't watch it. How could he calmly watch a murder taking place at his age? Just a moment, please. One thing has become quite clear in the boy's testimony. He did not believe he was witnessing a murder. Oh, fuck, that's right. The more real the fight, the more he would have watched. Your Honor, I have evidence. Evidence? Yes, Your Honor. Why did Cody look away from the fight? Here's my proof. Can I do that again? This doesn't prove anything. Ha, lost your nerve, have you? not penalizing me, so I have to imagine I am supposed to show evidence. Wait, what? Hold on. Let's try this dialogue option. He missed the climax of the fight because he was looking at something else. Probably. What could possibly distract this boy from seeing his idol, the Steel Samurai fight? What do you claim he was looking at? Okay, yeah, so it is evidence. Oh, he's still learning how to use it. See why it's really important to read the court record? What's that? The camera? The witness stated that he recently received this camera. Yes, I'm aware of that. He wasn't entirely familiar with its operation. I'm aware of that too. Ah, correct. Why would Cody be looking somewhere else at the critical moment? Because he was looking at his camera. He was trying to take a picture. Hey! Bullseye, there we go. What's your problem, Pops? You got a thing for picking on little kids? Pressing, not picking. Good job, Phoenix. Cody was lying clearly. Smart of you to realize there was no way he could just stand there watching his hero and not take a picture. Yeah, again, like you kind of got to find like a roundabout way to say what I was trying to say the whole time, where it's like, why would he be there and then not take a picture, especially when he's got a scrapbook that he's been trying to fill out? Sometimes it's written in the way where like you got to find it from the outside of the box way instead of the obvious way. It's really weird, but it's cool nonetheless. I like this game a lot. There was only one reason why you would have looked away from the fight, and that was because you wanted to take a picture. But having just received your camera, you weren't used to using it yet, so you missed the climax of the fight. Correct? Yeah. Well, Phoenix, I'll bet you anything he's hiding more than that. Have him testify again. Right, Mia means business. Your Honor, the defense would like to request that Cody Hatchkins testify once more. Very well, Cody, could you please tell us more about your camera? And about why you didn't take a picture of during the fight? Welcome to the real world, kid. Yeah, you're right, Pops. The Steel Samurai had just escaped from the clutches of the villain. So I held up my camera to take a picture. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. That's all that happened. Yup. Anything strange in that testimony, Mr. Wright? I'm not sure. But I'd like to proceed with the cross-examination anyway. Yeah, you're right, Pops. Pops? Yeah, I called you Pops, you spiky-haired geezer. Good geezer? I'm Mr. Edgeworth. Oh, that's awesome. That's what I hate about grown-ups. You're all so self-conscious. Okay, off with the kid gloves. Testify, witness, testify. Yipes. So, did you see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strangely? So, I'm gonna guess I present this here. You motherfucker. I'm down to two health points. So you did see the beginning of the fight? Yeah. Did you notice anything unusual? I guess the Steel Samurai was moving a little strange. Moving strange? Oh, wait, what? I held up my camera to take a picture. Why couldn't you take a picture? My new camera has too many buttons. I couldn't figure it out. I tried to take a picture. I really tried. But the lens wouldn't open in time, so I missed it. When the lens opened, what did you see? Oh, well, a person on the ground. And the Steel Samurai. That's all that happened. Yup. That's all? Yeah, I told you I didn't take a picture. I would have once I got the lens open. Did he really not take a picture? Not even one? Womp womp. He definitely would have taken a picture. There's got to be something here I can use. Cody, listen up, Cody Hatchkins. I know exactly what happened that day. You took a picture. Hey, Bullseye. How did you know? I see through all your lies, Cody Hatchkins. It's one of my powers. Wow. This feels great. Yeah, I took a picture. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this, Cody. I took a few shots, but it was too late, so I erased them. You erased them? Yeah. Why would you erase a picture of your beloved Steel Samurai victorious? Well, you know, why would I want to keep a picture like that? He's becoming less cooperative. I better find a clear contradiction soon, or some solid evidence. How can I pick holes in such a short testimony? There has to be something. Dig up the dirt, Phoenix. Find out what this kid's all about. Oh, god damn it. Yeah. Okay. Slowly. Slowly. Okay. Now. There we go. I was wondering which part of that I was supposed to do that. What? Man, every time you say Cody, you follow up with something bad. I just wanted to thank you for giving me this the other day. Huh? Oh, right. What was it you told me then? I go to every live performance. I always take a picture when the Steel Samurai lands the final blow. Whizzam! I got them all. I never missed one. A perfect collection. Cody, did you really get a picture of the Steel Samurai standing victorious over his foe? If you did, I find it hard to believe that you would just erase it. Wouldn't you keep it for your album? Mr. Wright, what exactly is this album? It's called Path to Glory. It's a collection of pictures of the Steel Samurai, all taken by Cody Hatchkins. He claims it's a perfect collection of every battle the Steel Samurai has ever won. I see. Don't you find this very odd, Your Honor? Among all his pictures of the Steel Samurai, none were taken that day. Warner, Mr. Wright, have you an explanation? If the Steel Samurai has just defeated his adversary, I certainly would expect to see a picture of it on his album, in this album. Exactly my point, Your Honor. No way. Phoenix, I think we finally discovered the truth. And what a truth it is. Are we sure about this? Did he actually... I'm pretty sure what you're thinking is right. Tell them, Phoenix. Tell them what the truth is. That's right. Please explain to the court what is going on here. Why is there no picture in the album on the day of the murder? Why would the boy have erased the photo he took? Oh, fuck. Steel Samurai didn't win. I can think of only one reason, Your Honor. The Steel Samurai didn't win. That's why Cody deleted those photos. You mean the Steel Samurai lost? Well, Cody, I'm right, aren't I? Tell the truth. The bad guy defeated the Steel Samurai. No way, no. It's impossible. The Steel Samurai never loses. He never loses to anyone, ever. Your Honor, the witness has revealed everything with his words. There was a reason why he lied and told us he didn't take a picture. The same reason he erased his precious photos. For Cody, it was inconceivable that the Steel Samurai could be defeated. However, Cody witnessed the impossible. He saw the Steel Samurai lose. Yet to admit what he saw would destroy everything he believed in. Parents pressuring you before they say you're grounded for a year. Oh, man. That's why he lied and said the Steel Samurai won. He couldn't handle the truth. Order. I will have order. Witness, care to explain? What did you see? Tell the court what you saw. Now he's crying. We're ruining this kid's life. Cody, that day you saw the Steel Samurai lose a fight, right? Okay, you're right. The Steel Samurai fell down. Then he didn't move. I'm not crying. I'm not crying into the mic. Order. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, right? The Steel Samurai was the murderer, not the victim. Yet according to your witness's testimony, the Steel Samurai was the one who fell. Mr. Wright, what's going on? Apparently, we have all made a serious error. What's this all about? Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember this a little more about this case. I think fuck, this is a tough one. On 2 health points that I'm pretty sure I'll lose if I pick the wrong one. This is a very tough decision to make. Admit it, kid, your favorite character lost. But I'm gonna have to replay that whole trial if I fail this shit. Okay, fuck. We're not save scumming. We're not save scumming. The Steel Samurai was a victim, but it was someone else in the Steel Samurai costume. If you understand what really happened, it's actually quite simple. At the end of the fight, the Steel Samurai fell to the ground and lie still. In other words, the Steel Samurai was not the killer, he was the victim. Don't you see? Jack Hammer was the Steel Samurai. Order. So the Steel Samurai in this photograph, you're saying the man in this costume was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer? That's what I'm saying, Your Honor. Jack Hammer was present at the action scene run-through that morning. Thus, he obviously knew about Will Power's foot injury. But wait, hadn't Mr. Hanner gone to Studio 1 already? That's what everyone thought. But remember what Miss Oldbag said in her testimony? On the day of the murder, I arrived to the guard station at 1 p.m. Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. Mr. Jack Hammer left the employee area after lunch. However, no one saw him going into Studio 1. Nor was there a picture of him. He waited for Mr. Powers. To take a nap during his dressing room. During his dressing room? Wait, what? Probably inside his dressing room. I totally fucking misread that shit. Okay. Then he snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. But why would he do such a thing? I don't know. I get it. I thought that the Steel Samurai was moving strange, so it was a different person inside the suit. Pops! Huh? Me? What? Actually, there was one piece of data I saved. Data? Yeah, a photo on my digital camera. Well, what? So this kid keeps lying to the court. Show us quick. No way, man. Not if you're gonna look at me like that. Now. Here, there it is. Jack Hammer, Fire Emblem Ike looking. Did he? He kind of does. Yeah, shit. Well, looking at this, it's still a little hard to say. I'm afraid that it could be anyone in that costume. Your opinion, Mr. Wright. I agree, Your Honor. This isn't decisive evidence. I'm sorry, but this doesn't look like it's the proof we need. I'll give it back. Wait, Phoenix! Look at the photo once more. That's it, Phoenix. That photo is all the evidence you need to win this trial. What? Your Honor, may I see that photo once more, please? Certainly, I don't see why not. Phoenix, show him. There's a glaring, decisive inconsistency with the facts as we know them in that photo. So, guys, remember that little block I showed you up there? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it doesn't highlight yellow. Look at this. I see a gate. Might I draw your attention to the number on that gate? The number? Yes. Well, it's hard to see, but it looks like a 2. Clearly not a 1, Your Honor, correct? Ah! Power Rangers fails again. I believe Mr. Edgeworth sees what I'm getting at. But that's impossible. What's this all about? Please.
Character explain.
Character explains so that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. So that I might be shocked along with the rest of the court. I'll use the studio guide map. The body was found here in Studio 1. However, what do we see in this photo taken at the time of the murder? It does not say 1 on that gate of the photo. Your Honor, here is the true scene of the crime. Show the judge where the murder took place. So, Studio 2. Here at Studio 2. I see. That would explain the 2 on the gate in the photo. Your Honor, I find it very significant that the murder took place in Studio 2. The path to the trailer was blocked, so we have heard. The path was blocked at 2:15. In other words, the victim went to Studio 2 before that time. Yes, I suppose that would be the case. Remember Mr. Salmonella's testimony? Allow me to remind the court. He said no one in the trailer was guilty because they could not have gone to Studio 1. Yet in actuality, the reverse was true. Only someone in the trailer could have committed this murder. They were the only ones with access to the scene of the crime, Studio 2. Jack Hammer, Richter Belmont, and Castlevania look. Oh god. As you may recall, I like how there's just me playing the game and then there's all this fucking roasting going on in the chat. As you may recall, there was a trailer in Studio 2. Now on that day, a meeting was held in that very trailer. There was a break in the meeting corresponding to the time of death. During that break, Mr. Salmonella and Miss D. Vasquez were outside eating steak. They were at the scene of the crime. Order. The defense makes the following claims. The scene of the crime was Studio 2. The person that the security guard, Miss Oldbag, saw was the victim, Mr. Jack Hammer. Mr. Hammer, for some reason, stole a steel samurai costume. Then he went to Studio 2. This is madness. Jack Hammer is the victim. The victim. Why would he steal a steel samurai costume? Are you suggesting he did so to cover up the details of his own murder? No, of course not. Or do you have proof? Give me proof that the victim, Jack Hammer, stole the costume. I have proof. You do? You do, Mr. Wright? Now that they're so surprised, I'm suddenly much less confident. I think I'm right, though. Here's my proof that Jack Hammer stole the costume. So, if I remember, it's this picture. That can't be right. I've got to have some proof that will not. Oh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that comes later. That picture I showed, that comes later. I totally forgot. Okay, this is it. An empty medicine bottle. I found this on the table in the employee area, the same table where Mr. Hammer and Mr. Powers ate. The label reads sleeping pills. Sleeping pills? The defendant, Mr. Powers, spent that entire afternoon sleeping. He was drugged by Mr. Hammer. How you doing, Squiggly? What do you mean, no? What? Wait a moment. That bottle does raise some suspicions, yes. But there is no proof that Mr. Hammer used it. Your Honor, I have an idea. An idea? Very well, let's hear it. I want to check this bottle for fingerprints. If my claim is true, Mr. Hammer's fingerprints should show up on this bottle. It's the one Cody took. It's the... Oh, that's not in my evidence yet, though. You're right. Yeah, because the one Cody took, it reveals that he's faking the wrong leg, from what I remember. He's limping, but he's limping with the wrong leg. I suppose you're right. The judge is Kratos. Edgeworth. This is madness. Phoenix, this is Sparta. Oh my god. Somebody, I don't remember who it was. Some streamer was telling a story about how they had a teacher who was really weird, and he hated the movie 300 because he never saw it. He hated the movie 300 because he's like, that movie's stupid. The Greeks lost. The irony is that in the movie 300, they do lose. Which is really funny. He's bashing on a movie that he never saw. It's just like all the people who comment on my video before they watch my video. It's speaking of that, there was a dude who commented on my level design video who's like, it's really clear that this guy never played DMC 1 to 3. And my reply was, dude, I did play DMC 1 to 3. I played them on stream. There's footage of me playing them on stream in the video. Watch the damn video, homeboy. Why are you commenting on my video before you watch it? You know, I love people who do that shit. It's like, who comments on a video before they watch it? Okay, whatever. Very well. The court will take possession of the bottle. Empty bottle is given to the judge. Have you guys ever commented on a video before watching it? Like, because I see a handful of people do that and I just don't understand why. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Cody Hackett's testimony has revealed new possibilities in this case. In fact, things may have happened very differently than we previously thought. The steel samurai seen by Mrs. Oldbag may have been the victim, Jack Hammer. The scene of the crime was not Studio 1 but Studio 2. And those in the trailer who did have time to commit the murder. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Your homework is to find the answer to the following question. Why would Mr. Hammer steal the steel samurai costume? Also, who killed him and why? Find the answers for me by tomorrow. That's a lot of homework, Mr. Edgeworth. You will need to reconsider your stance in this case. Above all, you will need to reconsider your suspicion of Mr. Will Powers. As you say, Your Honor. This trial will be extended until tomorrow. This is the last extension. Very well, court is adjourned. Defendant lobby number 1. Phew, that was a close one. We were saved by a hair, but that's all that counts. I thought seriously about going home about 3 times during that trial. Me too. Really? You both seem so confident. Maybe I should take up a career in acting. I was ready to pronounce you dead out about 3 times back there. Me too. Dead? Of course we're kidding. Are you sure? I wasn't kidding. Some of the suspects literally tries to kill you. I know, right? Does your health refill? Yeah, it does. Thankfully, it does. We barely scraped by that one on two little pieces of health. My third eye opened and I remembered exactly the answers for this case. As soon as I saw those 2 health points, I was like, oh fuck. Oh fuck. And like it all just kind of like came into me. It was Silent Hill 3 all over again, where it's like I'm down to my brass tacks and my brain just expands, opens up crazily, and I'm like, oh fuck, that was the answer. I totally fucking forgot. We have to make our final investigation. I think Mia should stay dead. How come? I like Mia being alive. But I promise you, we'll find the true killer by tomorrow's trial. Right, thanks. I got fajita pitas. You couldn't afford to lose. You pulled a Kira. Pulled a Kira. That was a close one, huh, Mia? Really? Too bad. I'm sorry I missed it. Maya! So what happened? Well, I think I've got a pretty good idea who did it. Now all I need is a motive and proof. Wow, good going, Nick. Under the initial trial system, tomorrow is the last day we have. Initial trial? What's that? Why am I so full of mucus all of a sudden? Fuck, okay. That's the new court system they introduced 2 or 3 years ago. They had so many cases in the system, they decided to speed the whole process up. So under that system, trials have to end in 3 days? Yeah, pretty much. Well, we've no time to waste. Alright, I have a good idea of what I'm supposed to do, so. The old windbag sure is quiet today. You know, this place is really peaceful like this. Nick, I think her guard's down. Yeah? I bet we could even eat those donuts in the guard station if we wanted. You eat, you die. Woo, she's alive. You eat, you die. I was wondering about Dee Vasquez, the producer. Oh, the studio bigwigs love her. You waddle too much and now you have mucus and phlegm clogging you up. What does waddling have to do with that? So she always gets her way. Do you not like the producer? Look, the studio people don't want me talking about her, so sorry. Can I ask you about Sal Manila, the director? Sal? Sal? He's soft, a pushover. Does whatever Vasquez tells him to. She treats him like dirt, but I think he likes it. True simp. TBH, the YouTube community sucks. YouTube community sucks. As in, like, what part of it? Huh? Why would anyone like being treated like dirt? That doesn't make any sense, does it, Nick? I think the YouTube community on Reddit especially sucks. I think that's the worst part of the YouTube community. I think YouTube as a whole also really sucks, but you know. No, it doesn't, Maya. How you doing, Lords? About Mr. Hammer. Arrgh, I heard what you said today, cheeky whippersnapper. Whickernapper. Poor old Hammer, you drag his star down from the sky and stomp on it, calling him a criminal, a thief. I won't forget this. Uh-oh, she's really pissed this time. Wow, wait, they said the word pissed? I wasn't expecting that. It's just like, what was the other word they said in the other trial that I was amazed that they actually said? Well, I can't remember it, but the people that are like beggars, the people that ignore your comment, that's better than the one that has goddamn word, and it gets 1K like. Oh, dude, I hate those comments that are like one like, I'll do a push-up for every like that I get. I hate those kinds of comments. I hate the comments that are like, who's watching this in 2024? And it's like, it's a video released in 2024, and then they're like, who's watching this in 2024? Like that kind of shit. And like, why does that shit get likes? How the fuck does any of that get likes? My poor old Hammer would never do such a thing. Why would he steal Power's costume so he could sneak by me? He would never stoop so low, it's impossible. Well, she just told us the answer. But he could sneak by her. Think back, Nick, to the day of the murder. Mr. Hammer put on the Steel Samurai costume. Then he left from here to to go to Studio 2? Right, but why? I wonder if someone called him, like the director or the producer. I don't know, man. I know, right? It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. I see so much bot glazing, too. I see so much bot glazing. YouTube comments are the worst, honestly. Like, every now and then I get like or shut the fuck up. I just like to say 1967 or something. Or shut the fuck up. Ew, there's a bot here. There is. Kill him, Squiggly. Fucking murder his ass. Hey, Nick, it's Miss Vasquez. Hello? Hello? E-L-L-O! Maya, you should at least try to be polite. I'm watching the cloud. I'm watching the clouds. That's all she had to say, apparently. I'm watching the clouds. Excuse me, Mr. Hammer came here on the day of the murder and... Shh. Perhaps he didn't hear me. I'm watching the clouds. I'm not interested in talking to you. Do something, Nick. She's really ticking me off. Oh, dear. Mr. Powers wasn't the killer. You don't have to cancel the Steel Samurai. I think I'm tired of the Steel Samurai. You did it. Nick, she did it. She's the killer. My face blood speaks to me. I know it. Bro, I got pimples all over my head. I'm about to look like the smoker from Left 4 Dead 2. Pipe lady back at it again. I know, right? YouTube chat is so sensitive. Dude, yeah. And the best part about YouTube chat being sensitive, it's none of the people in the chat. It's you just can't say certain things in YouTube chat for some fucking reason. You just can't say certain words. And it's not like they're slurs. No, you just can't call someone an idiot when they are one. Why does she look like a Romanian assassin? Where's Gumshoe, my beloved? Gumshoe makes very few appearances in this trial, I feel like. I've only seen him like a few times, actually. I was wondering if you could tell me about Mr. Manila. You must talk about that man. Perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves? Oh dear. Perhaps you could talk about it in the trailer. By yourselves. Oh wait, we can go to the trailer. Okay. You can say porn, fuck, shit, dick, cunt, and all the other shit, and it won't get deleted. Yeah, but if you call someone like stupid... It's really dumb. It's really dumb. Wasn't the assistant cleaning up yesterday? Funny, it still seems pretty messy in here. I guess she was still on a high from getting that rare card she needed. Where they had that meeting, there were documents, paper cups scattered around. I think there was something kind of important in here. But when I say shut up, I get muted for 24 hours. Oh my god, yeah. No. Yeah, I mean, I get all sorts of YouTube comments that kind of tick me off and like bother me a tiny bit because it's like, how can anyone like not? How can anyone hold that opinion? You know what I mean? I never like delete the comment or anything like that or like time them out or whatever. What the fuck, YouTube? I know, right? I never do any of that. Like, I believe pretty heavily in freedom of speech as long as it's not hurting anybody. So I mean. Yeah, I don't know. I've never really deleted a comment unless I genuinely felt it was problematic. And that was one time when a girl got doxxed. Trying to remember the other times. There were like a few other times too, but they've got some figures for how much the set costs. I can't believe they spend, I don't know, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. I can't believe they spend that much money on those sets. Nothing in here that could be a clue, just paper cups and crumpled documents. All right, so we're gonna slide, examine this. There's some flowers here. Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these. Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous. Again, more foreshadowing. Although Roblox got to upgrade the shit out of their tag system. Roblox. Roblox. This is the number in Cody's photograph. And I think if he hadn't brought that photograph in... Don't get all teary-eyed yet. Don't get all teary-eyed yet. What does that mean? There she is. Can I present anything to her? She's not even looking. Okay, hey, you look. What? Why are you showing that to me, Nick? Just because the word they got tagged. The fuck, smoking intensifies. Main gate. Okay, let's try going to... We haven't been to the employee area yet. I guess they're not filming today either. I did want to see them filming just one time. This trial will be over and done by tomorrow. You can come see them film later. I guess. This is where you found that bottle of sleeping pills, right? Uh-huh. I wonder if there's any other clues lying around. Oh, here's Gumshoe. There we go. No touching. Eek. Oh, sorry, pal. Didn't mean to frighten you. Didn't mean I almost had a heart attack. Guess I could be a little dramatique sometimes. I suppose it's the actor in me. Dramatique indeed. Fuck. You can do this and not get the word tagged. That's awesome. U is a better letter than K. However, this is like okay, gamers, give me your letter tier list. So K is a better letter than C. C is a better letter than U, and U is a better letter than F. Let's try to decipher that. I think K is a cooler letter than C, which therefore makes it better than C. Because like think of Mortal Kombat, right? They don't do Mortal Kombat with a C. When you think K, you associate it with cool shit, right? Whereas like C, you associate it with like dumb shit. You know what I mean? So then, however, C is better than U, because C is like kookier than U. U is like a C turned the other way, and that's not cool. That's not cool. That's cultural appropriation. So therefore, C is better than U. U is better than F because U is more functional than an F. If you really think about it. U is a vowel, whereas F isn't. So just U has that extra status behind it, whereas like the letter F is just a regular ass letter. He's just a normal ass guy, whereas like U has that level of prestige to him. That's my letter tier list. Anyway, I'm here to examine the plate on that table. Wait, are you looking for sleeping pills? Yup, pal, traces thereof. I love Gumshoe's theme. N is greater than K. B is greater than Q. C is greater than Z. U is greater than M. W is greater than M. Okay, I'm not gonna keep that joke going the whole stream. If you do, okay, put together like a non-ironic letter tier list in the chat and then like explain to me what your reasoning is. I'm actually really curious. I'm non-ironically really curious. So you're looking for traces of the sleeping pills? How? For a thorough examination, I gotta take the plate back to the precinct. But if I have the capabilities to make a cursory examination right here. Our science guy gave me some testing solution. This reacts to this sleeping pill, see? If there's traces, it'll change color. K equals king, there you go. M is just W upside down. C, calm. And then we got the and then we got the Yandere Dev cum chalices in chat. Well, Detective Gumshoe, what are you waiting for? No, everything in due time, pal. Well, the testing solution on the plate changed color, all right. So the food on this plate had been laced. With sleeping pills. Looks like it. Take plate added to the court record. How goes your investigation? To tell the truth, it's a real mess, pal. Some people think we should pursue the case we already have against Powers, and people think we should switch suspects. What do you think, Detective Gumshoe? Well, pal, I hate to admit it, but I'm not sure I buy the case against Mr. Powers anymore. I feel kind of bad for Mr. Edgeworth, though. How is Edgeworth doing anyway? Mr. Edgeworth is out of control. He was in the waiting room and he crushed his paper cup with hot coffee in it. Whoa. Talk about burns, pal. Wow, the fury of Edgeworth. Yeah, crushing paper cups. Cups? Bottles? Say, whatever happened with that empty bottle? Oh, the bottle of sleeping pills? Well, I got some good news for you about that. They found the victim Jack Hammer's prints on the bottle. So that means... Yup, it sounds like the one who put Powers to sleep was none other than the victim. So I was right. X for Twitter, keyboard X is also Roman numerals like 13. I think regular numbers are superior to Roman numerals. Think of how much space gets taken up by using a Roman numeral. Like... P is greater than E, greater than N, greater than I, greater than S. I can agree with that. X Keyblade translation. All right, you can't present these though. You can only like look at people. Anyways, here's Jack Hammer, age 37. Will Powers is a lot younger than Jack Hammer too, which is funny. P greater than E, greater than N, greater than I, greater than S. Empty dressing rooms like this are kind of lonely, aren't they? I'm sure Mr. Powers will be back soon. He'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, wait. I might want to inspect this. What's up, Cosmo? How you doing? There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. Oh, okay. I thought something important would be in there. What's Gumshoe got to say? Actually, I don't know if I have anything I really need to show Gumshoe. Cosmo 13, see? Yeah, everybody in chat is giving their letter tier list. Okay, cool. Okay, hold on. Examine. The mascot's at Global Studios. Apparently its name is Mr. Monkey. Does Old Bag have anything she wants to say? I probably don't want to show her anything that will get like Mr. Hammer in trouble, so maybe if we move back to Studio 2. Shit. I played a sex click adventure game and all I could do, come in mother's fancy. What the fuck? That's just a Christian video game. That's awesome. Come in the mother. Come to me, sweet motherin'. flew all the way from Nintendo back to you. And boy, my arms are tired. Boy, my arms are tired. Christian. Okay, hold on. I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Hold on. His willpower's back. Oh, shit. Did very well again today. Thank you. Oh, thanks. Could you not look like you're about to burst into tears? Wow, Nick. You must have really wowed him in there. And could you wipe that grin off your face? Hey, WP. Only 1 day left. Let's make it count. Cosmo, what do you have to say? Say about what? The epic Chris Chan video game? There's not really anything I can do to help. I'm not really sure what I can do either. Please, this is no laughing matter. Could you tell me more about Miss Vasquez? Oh, the producer? Well, she's really well respected in the industry. They say she's a genius. A genius? She's been at Global Studios for 5 years now, right or wrong. Nobody dare tells her these days. Why is that? Ever since she came on board, we've had nothing but hits. Global Studios was on its knees, but she picked it up and made it shine. Cosmo 13, which is better, Revolution 60 or Forspoken? Which game is better out of the two horrible fucking games? Is that poll still running? Fuck Forspoken. That explains why so many people are voting for Revolution 60. I've never heard of Revolution 60, surprisingly. Okay, so it's an iPhone game made by Brianna Wu. And it was made right in the middle of Gamergate. And she made it because she was protesting Gamergate. She's like, all of these games objectify women and don't follow true values. So she made a game for like the iPhone because she wanted the game to be like really easily accessible, like anybody could play it. And then in that game, she makes these like super objectifiable like female characters, and like the whole game is just women. And her husband is like a spaceship model or some sort of like 3D modeler that works in Hollywood. So he modeled and created all of the spaceships in the game too. So it's like her and her husband. It's just this really bizarre dynamic duo of like bizarre like PC extremists who made like an iPhone game, and it's bad. It's bad. But I actually might agree that Forspoken might be worse, because at least Revolution 60, you can tell it didn't make a lot of money to make, whereas Forspoken, that game cost Square heavily. That game cost Square a lot of money, and it did not make them enough money. Hi-Fi Rush. Cosmo 13, what sex games have you played? Okay, I don't know what you're going on about, Lawrence. The irony is I've never played a sex game. I feel like out of everyone here, I should have played the most. Absolutely fuck Forspoken though. What's up, D&M? I've only heard rumors anyhow. Okay. Oh yeah, let's ask you about Mr. Hammer. I was wondering about Mr. Hammer. He was a big star back in the day, right? But then he just dropped off the face of the earth. Well, one, I gotta say neither element. One sex game, cool. And then Cosmo doesn't like either of them. That's the best choice. Yes, you're right. In fact, he was my role model when I started in this business. But he just stopped taking on big roles. That's when he began appearing in little productions at Global. How could he do that? I was really looking forward to a sequel to Samurai Summer. He just gave up being a star 5 years ago. Actually, now that I think about it, that was right when Miss Vasquez came to Global. There we go. So here's our little piece of information. Ever heard of Mario is Missing? That's my favorite sex game. Is there anyone here that played one sex game? Probably not. Can you tell me anything about Mr. Manila? Oh, he used to be a minor straight-to-video director. But something in his work caught Vasquez's eye. She brought the Steel Samurai idea to him. Now everyone knows the name Sal Manila. I hear he's pretty much at her beck and call, though. Whenever she says jump, he asks how high and all that. I can imagine him being at her beck and call, though I can't imagine him jumping. Oh, man. Okay, there we go. There's our little piece of info. So, presumably we can talk to Vasquez. Or at the very least, things should have moved around a little bit. Hopefully? I don't know. She's not looking at anything. She's looking at nothing. Fish nothing. Peach's Untold Tale is a strange one for real. It is a great combat system. Kind of DMC style. Oh, yeah, dude, I love Hi-Fi Rush. I never played it, but I watched all my friends play it. But spoiled by content, obfuscation, and an awful story, bad writing. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was formerly all the Xenogears people, right? Them Xenogears, motherfucker. Those fucking Xenogears. It sounds like a slur. Why are you showing that to me? I'm showing you the steak you couldn't eat, bitch. I know you're fucking hungry. I know Maya's fucking starving. Maya's licking her fucking chops. She's like, oh, I wish I could have that steak. Okay, hold on. And I'm licking my chops all like, oh, I wish I could have that steak. Okay, hold on. No, Forspoken censored it. Oh, Forspoken. You're saying Forspoken. Great, has a great comment system. Okay. Is it like DMC? I didn't think it was. Spoiled by content, obfuscation, and an awful story. I definitely agree with the story part. That's for sure. What's up, Francisco Von Karma? How you doing? Why is Penny here all of a sudden? What the fuck? Okay, whatever. I was just cleaning up the dressing room. I guess WP won't be using it anymore, so... What? Why? But WP's innocent! Yes, and I'm really grateful for all you've done, but... This week is the last episode of The Steel Samurai. What? No! This whole trial is about all the like Marvel consumers. Like I said earlier, it's funny how this game predicts so many things in the future. Came out in 2001 and it predicts like Dan Schneider. It predicts like the Marvel consumers. Predicts all sorts of crazy shit. I got addicted to smoking because it's cool looking. Penny looks like a rejected Walzo character. Hidden tech, cool Nahik system. We're spoken all the way, I guess. I don't know. On the day of the murder, he went to Studio 2. Huh? I thought he went to Studio 1. He stole the Steel Samurai costume too. What? Why would Mr. Hammer do something like that? Oh. I guess the rumor must be true then. The rumor? Yeah, Miss Vasquez, that pretty... This fucking bitch. This fucking bitch earlier was like, oh, I shouldn't tell you about the rumor. And now she's like, I'm gonna tell you about the rumor. God fucking damn it. Has some kind of hold on Hammer. She had some dirt on him. He'd do anything she said, apparently. Some dirt? What dirt? Dirt. You know, bad stuff. Oh, I know what dirt means. About 5 years ago, they were filming a movie starring Mr. Hammer. They were using the new studio, Studio 2. Some sort of accident happened during filming. After that, they never used Studio 2 again. They left the film set the way it was, too. The film set? Was that trailer part of the film set then? For a spoken comment is actually good. It's like DMC and some other game. What the fuck? It is? What? Wait, do we got Forspoken people in here? That's cool. I wasted Square's money with my freaking mind. What do you mean the last Steel Samurai? I know it's a shock, but nothing can be done to save it now. Whoever really did kill Mr. Hammer also signed the Steel Samurai's death warrant. No! Also, I hear that Global Studios is going to change its programming. They're not going to make kids shows anymore. What? Why? I don't know. It's sad, but that's what the Global Studios decided. Cap. I'm on Cosmo's side. There's no way the comment's good. There's no... Because I've seen bits of it. You just shoot a projectile, don't you? What? What? Why aren't they going to make kids shows anymore? The studio bigwigs don't want the Steel Samurai around anymore. They want to forget all this ever happened. They want it quiet, you understand? How can they just do that? How about all the kids who love the Steel Samurai? It's okay. I'm sure the kids will be fine. They'll find a new hero to follow. No, that can't be true. If the program just ends, they'll be heartbroken for sure. Nick, say something. I'll send you gameplay. I guess. I've seen gameplay of it. Hidden tech. I guess if it's hidden tech, that might explain a lot, but still, like, what the fuck? I think evidence rather than words is called for here. Here, take a look at this. Wait, shit, what am I trying to prove? God damn it. We'll brute force it. I totally forgot. Okay, we're looking for something that stopped the Seal Samurai. A fan collected all these photographs. The kids... Oh, okay. I was showing proof that they love Seal Samurai. The show shouldn't be canceled just so some adults can save face. I think you would understand that better than anyone. You're right. Okay, but what can I do? Well, for starters, you can tell me something. Tell me what it is that Global Studios is so intent on hiding. Tell me about this accident 5 years ago. Okay. Could you tell us what happened 5 years ago? Well, I can tell you what I've heard. Apparently 5 years ago, someone died, and it was Hammer's fault. Someone died? It was an accident, of course. Anyway, the producer, Miss Vasquez, managed to hush it up. And that's the dirt she had on Hammer. Fuck, that's the wrong voice. That's why Mr. Hammer would do anything Miss Vasquez asked him to. But it was on accident, right? Why didn't they just make it public? Well, you know, Mr. Hammer was a big star back then. They were afraid about what would happen to his career if word got out. I see. You know who knows more about this? Miss Oldbag. She was here at the studios back then, you know. Thanks, I'll try asking her, if she'll talk. Fuck, man. This game's so fucking tight. Okay, hold up. You're still slinking around. If you like the place so much, why don't you take over for me? The old Windpack doesn't look so good. Everybody's doing their damnedest to forget Hammer. Who do they think they made Who did I think made Global Studios what it is today? I should change the stream name to fucking I had dementia. Hammer! It's all due to Hammer! She's starting to froth at the mouth, Nick. Maybe we should keep a safe distance. I wanted to ask you about 5 years ago. Who told? Who did you hear that from? Nichols? Nichols, Nick, Penny Nichols. That assistant we talked... Oh, her last name was Nichols. Oh my god. Penny Nichols. God damn it. Oh, right. Anyway, we heard about the accident. It was during filming with Jack Hammer. He killed a man, didn't he? Whippersnappers? Dressing up dirt on someone's past like that. And the recently departed, no less. I suppose you think this is fun? No, I'm just doing my job to protect Mr. Powers. And you claim that Hammer stole Powers' costume? You expect me to believe that rubbish? Or do you have some kind of proof? Proof that Hammer stole Powers' costume? I have proof. I'm sorry, Miss Oldbag, but I have proof. I can prove that Mr. Hammer stole Mr. Powers' costume. Here's my proof. What? What's a little empty bottle supposed to prove? It's a bottle of sleeping pills with Mr. Hammer's fingerprints on it. What does that prove? I'm sure old Hammer had some sleepless nights. Where's your proof that he's supposed to... Oh, come on. Okay. Probably the plate then. Ate a T-bone steak for lunch, correct? Well, yes, so? This is the plate that he used to eat that steak. There are traces of sleeping pill powder on the plate. I see. Poor Hammer. You did wrong, Hammer. Rest your soul. Miss Oldbag? Okay, you win. I'll talk. I'm tired, see? Tired of holding it all in. Miss Oldbag? This music is so cool, too. Dude, the soundtrack for this game is amazing. You're right. 5 years ago, there was an accident, a fatal accident. Phoenix Wright in public got to be the sight to see. Yeah. Oh my god. I'd love to sit down and have a conversation with Phoenix Wright. What's worse, a paparazzi took a photo of it. That photo, well, it caused quite a stir. And guess who made it all better? Vasquez. She has ties to the mafia. Oh, so I was totally right in doing that fucking... That's right. I was totally right in doing that sort of like Italian accent. That's fucking cool. That was the beginning. After that, she became a force to be reckoned with here at the studio. I see. But you have to understand, poor old Hammer never meant any harm to anyone. Miss Oldbag. Hold on a minute. Poor Miss Oldbag. Here, take this. Photograph. Wait a second. This is the picture. Is this the trailer in Studio 2? Hammer was supposed to fight with a bad guy on the top of those stairs there. He pushed the other actor and the man fell into the flower box fence. Did you notice that Frey's outfit is bland on Earth, but in the other world she is drip? Well, she keeps her sneakers on, doesn't she? She's like, sorry, the kicks stay. I remember that. And then like you can customize her nails and shit too, right? Man, just talking to someone out of nowhere and just take that after being after having his point proven. I know, right? Oh my god, it'd be like having an argument in YouTube comments, but in person. It would be fucking crazy. Take that. Two fucking heavily autistic motherfuckers arguing about like which Monster Hunter game is better. It was a long time ago. I don't feel much like talking about it. I understand. 5-year-old photo. I probably should have read that, shouldn't I? Okay, so shows an accident involving Jack Hammer. And it's the fence. So check this out, gamers. Check this out, gamers. Okay. Studio 2. Look at this shit. Oh, they don't even mention it. That sucks. Okay. We're probably not going to get anywhere with V. So, maybe there's someone in the trailer now. Nope, I guess not. It's probably $70 because PS5 graphics, a yuck goofy juggalo. What the fuck are you talking? Forspoken? The kicks stay. Did I mention that they had Laura wearing sneakers with a dress in a formal setting in the show? The Netflix show. I don't have the card key, so I can't go in today. Okay, so we have that photo, right? Who would I show this to? If I show it to D, aren't I gonna like aren't I gonna become an enemy of the mafia? I guess she has to look at this. Oh, yeah. Not even looking. Where? What? Where did you get that? Where did you get that? Old bag. Oh, old? She means the security lady, Mr. Oldbag. Right, anyway. Miss Vasquez, you hid this incident from the press, didn't you? And you used it to control Mr. Hammer. The wind. The huh? It's gotten stronger, don't you think? The wind. Your conversation interests me. Let's talk about it more inside the trailer. Nick, she went inside the trailer. They really made Laura Croft such a cunt in that show, didn't they? Such a fucking asshole. The Jordan stay, the Nike stay, the Adidas stay. I love that they made Frey a sneakerhead. I can't get over that shit. Oh my god. She's squatting like she can't afford a place to live, but like she buys all these fucking expensive shoes. Come on, man. Get your fucking priorities straight, bitch. All right. Well then, what was that dude we're talking about? Why is she so eager to talk all of a sudden? Miss Vasquez, you were using that accident. You were blackmailing Mr. Hammer so you could control him, weren't you? That's why he was doing kid shows for petty change. So I'm a blackmailer now? Well, that's what it was, wasn't it? I mean, sure, it was an accident, but you used it to drag Mr. Hammer down from his rightful place as a star. Oh? I haven't pulled anyone down from anywhere. Mr. Hammer's career went sour of its own accord. But you were the cause. You pressured him. And to think it was just an accident. Excuse me. What is this all about? You keep saying accident, accident. How are you so sure? What do you mean? Must I spell everything out for you? Think. What would it be if it wasn't an accident? No. No way. You mean Mr. Hammer did it on purpose? That's just what I mean. Where's your proof? Can you prove it? Just think. Would he have let me run his life for 5 years over a mere accident? And I ran him hard, believe me. But the security lady said it was an accident. Oh, well, she was a big fan of Hammer's, you see. She jumped on the reporter who brought that photo into the studio. She wrenched it out of his hand, she did, gave him a few bruises, too. So that's why she had the photo. She's an old fool. Of course, all the reporter would need the negatives. He could have made a copy, but he didn't. The only copy of that photo is the one you hold. Give it to me, now. What? This is valuable evidence. Boys? Oh my god. Freya is definitely black. She's a sneakerhead like Kazuya. What the fuck? That's one hell of a fucking stereotype. Sneakerhead. Oh my god. Who are they? Professionals. They're very good at erasing various things. What do you think? Would you like to be erased? What? The trial ends tomorrow? How unfortunate. It's a shame you'll have to miss it. Tell me why. Why do you want this photograph so badly? This is Mr. Hammer's dirt, no? Why should D. Vasquez care about it at all? I'm sure you'll have plenty of time to think about that where you're going. So long, friends. Boys, erase away. No! She's a representation character after all. That is true. That is true. I heard everything, pal. D. Vasquez, you're coming down to the precinct with me now. Gumshoe's coming to save our fucking life, dude. Not bad. Very well. It appears this contest will be decided tomorrow then, in court. I'll be looking forward to it. Vasquez hits blunt. It was Hammer. Hey, you okay, pal? Sorry, I was a little late with my entrance. I don't get many chances to practice that sort of thing. Detective Gumshoe, thank you. I was really scared. How did Gumshoe take on four bigger guys? They were taller than he was. What the fuck? Don't mention it, pal. I was just doing my job. Detective Gumshoe? Sorry, I just wanted to say that line ever since I became a detective. I wonder if it's like Breaking Bad, where like any sign the police is, they run the fuck away. It's the Nintendo. They are the Nintendo ninjas. That's true. They're very good at erasing things. they got all of Imsler, dude. I got one more job to do today. I'm sure we'll run into each other again soon. Well, Nick, it looks like we're getting close to the bottom of this. And who's at the bottom? D. Vasquez. It's time for trial, gamers. Oh wait, I already saved. What time is it? Oh, 8:44. Cool. I love when I tap on my Apple Watch and it doesn't wake up. I hate that shit. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Power. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I gotta remember to do the voices. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. Dude, I'm glad this newer video started picking up a little bit. I changed the title and slightly like tweaked the thumbnail because I was like, the first title it had, yes, I had a health bar. I was just thinking about this just now. The first title I had, yes, I had a health bar, kind of comes off as like a little pretentious because it's like, especially if it's somebody you don't know, it's like, okay, why should I care? So I was lying really late last night thinking, looking at the analytics and like, I feel like there's something that could be doing here. There's something I'm not doing right. And I'm looking at it and then I came up with the other title for the Kamiya video. This man just kept getting cucked. And I'm like, I was laughing at that title because it was such an absurd, funny title. And then I was like, wait a fucking minute. I need a funny title for this video. So I saw that one guy flipping the fuck out about me using an overlay. And I'm like, oh, this is the perfect way to make a Monster Hunter fan fucking livid. And I'm like, that's what the title of the video should be. And as soon as I changed it to that, and I kind of uncrowded the thumbnail a little bit. I took out the other soy jack in the bottom corner. He was kind of blocking the Rajang. Now it's a lot more readable and it looks better too. And I'm like, oh shit, I should have just stuck with this idea. So I was like, all right, I do that. Now I'm seeing it starting to perform a lot better. I'm really happy about that. We'll see what ends up happening with that video. I'm really excited. I'm actually really excited. I want to get more Monster Hunter fans, and then I eventually want to round up more Ace Attorney fans, more Resident Evil fans. Just keep rounding them up and up, up and up and up. Trying to get all the Capcom fans kind of unified under this channel and showing up for these streams. But I think there were like a few Monster Hunter people stopping by and just checking out this game a little bit. Because I saw a bunch of new names in here. You want to be erased? Cancel culture isn't. Cancel culture in a nutshell. Anyways, I don't know why I went on that random tangent. I was just thinking about the video I just released. In yesterday's session, the defense wait, no. There was a reason I thought of that. I don't fucking know. The defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in Studio 2 trailer that day. For their testimonies, the truth will be clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems to be on the edge today. You want to be erased? You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I'm a producer at Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. With her pants down. God damn it. All right. I entered the trailer a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There's going to be a hentai shop simulator. There's going to be a hentai shop simulator? Are you talking like theoretically there will be one in the future, or like there's one being made right now? Wait, what? There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went on to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That is all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There was a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with that monkey's head toppling over. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. This is a final battle, Nick. Let's do it. There's one being made right now. What the fuck? Are hentai shops like a real thing? I guess, you know what? Yeah, of course they are. Yeah, of course they are. I like how not lewd I am, given the way I present myself. Yes. If you didn't stop at the employee area, no. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Yes. I'm looking at it on the PS Store. It's on the PlayStation Store? I would expect that on Steam, not on the PlayStation Store. That's awesome. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a bit more about that. The witness did not come in here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said about you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Huh? She doesn't like Power Rangers? Okay, hold on. When exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I think it was between those times. You would think? Come on. All you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Oh, man. Saul Goodman. Hang on. You had Saul take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Saul take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. Hentai shop simulator. What were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Right. Oops. It was a 15-minute break. Wait, did Edgeworth say oops? I just realized. It just occurred to me. That's funny. You would not expect him to say something like that. Oopsies. Okay. Oh my god, that's awesome. Do you have someone who could verify this? Saul. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proves she didn't eat that steak. Will Nick find anything? I kind of wish she'd said a little more. It's hard. I think she's used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said somewhere. How do I press her for the stakes? What? The screenshots make it look like you'll be able to move around and shit. That's awesome. It's like a physical store. Well, physical store that you can like walk around in. This evidence clearly revealed. Oh, fucking god. How? You're talking about stakes. I'm using the van. You can't be in the van and the stake. Fucking game. IDK, the PS Store in general, be having some weird shit. I didn't even realize it had weird games on it. I always associated that with Steam. I always associated with like that with like the PC game stores, not any like, because that's not something I would expect to find on Xbox or like definitely not Nintendo. 12. It was to be a rehearsal afterwards. I was fatigued. T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. I can't present Saul either. Like the infamous lady in a leotard. Leotard. She wouldn't have time to eat a T-bone steak. If I had some evidence that proved that she didn't eat that steak. Wait, what? As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. A plate? This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Oh, but the plates in the Studio 2 didn't have any bones. That's what I was supposed to see. All of the little insignificant details really do mean something in this fucking game. Need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak. Exactly my point. Remember, if you will. Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at the table outside the trailer. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Damn, that crazy. Or Saudi drift. What's Saudi drift? Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You ate a bone. boneless steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. And what was Miss Vasquez doing during your break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking on salmonella. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai, and then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? That's a super low budget pseudo GTA like game, but all you do is drive around. What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you would have a great deal of difficulty using that as a weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha, you see? Yes, however, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon. What? What's funny about this game is I just realized it might be getting rewritten. Wait, what? The fuck? Saudi Drift. Does it take place in Saudi Arabia? Is that why it's called that? What the fuck? What is the meaning of this? I just checked it in the store and it says just announced. What the fuck? That's awesome. The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not used as the murder weapon because it had to be repaired, right? I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Whoops. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? That's cool. I love seeing all these like obscure games getting re-released. That's fucking cool. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what your... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see the murder weapon then. It's gonna be the fence. Look at this photo. What is this? Like, that's Jack Hammer standing on the top of the stairs. Order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. I guess it does. Literally the most I know is what I saw from some ordinary gamers, which ain't much. Oh, yeah. Shit, maybe. I might have to look into that game a little more. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying... Yes. What happened 5 years ago... has happened again. Phoenix Wright versus Professor X. Professor X. Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done to himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died the same way that he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my scriptwriting staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of a 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? Lawyer bullshit so hard they affect the legal process. Maybe reality. Nah, the ones you'll get a real kick out of is Lady in the Leotard with the gun and Lizard Lady versus the cat. Oh, Lady in the Leotard is a game. Oh. Okay, I thought you were talking because you mentioned what's it, Infamous? Oh, you were using the word Infamous, not the game series Infamous. Okay, that explains a lot because I've never played the Infamous series. I was like, I had heard about it, but I never played it, so I didn't know if it was like one of those games or something. Lady in a Leotard. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a terrible fucking game, but I don't know. It might be like Blood Rain. Those games on the store are hella strange, and to add to it, they're 49 cents. Well, gamers, you know where to go if you want Lady in a Leotard. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes from 2:30 to 2:45. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to the Studio 1 and placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with this body? What if she had another way to carry the body other than her own hands? For instance, the van. Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes, as there was a way for you to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body, the van. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Saul take me. There was a van there, right? I had Saul drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, right? Hold on, right? Don't forget it was Sal Manila that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator? Of course he wasn't. So without Mr. Manila noticing anything, she put the body in the van, then managed to put the body into the costume. Are you seriously suggesting that is possible? Of course I'm not serious. Oh. I was kidding, too, or lighten up the proceedings. Lighten? You can't lighten up a murder. The body had to be placed in the van and then put into the costume. There was no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. I was thinking of the Mafia guys. That's what I was thinking of. Imagine being a Rain and Noodles fan. Ugh. Imagine being a Markiplier fan. Hold on.
Was that the bite of 87?
Was that the fence of 87? Okay, hold on. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it into that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win? So what happens next? Don't question me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. Well, wait, so you mean D. Vasquez, so it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did, Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits, and the result of that battle? You prove the possibility that I murdered Hammer. We're right? But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? Was that the waddle of 87? Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? No one to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions and get the same answers. Waste of time. Damn, to come so far only to fail. It seems there are no further questions. I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Ms. Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Your Honor, I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Ms. Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want to hear her testify about? Well, yes, indeed, verily I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body, very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that? Edgeworth. I was with Saul and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. Edgeworth, you sussy tsundere. You sussy tsundere. God damn it. I see no issues raised with the testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick. Right. Chat, what are your thoughts on Edgeworth? Why do you think he's doing this? I was with Saul and Old Bag security lady when we found the body. I'd be pressing. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you. Where were the other employees when you got into the station? You got into the studio. They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put the hammer into the costume with Sal Manila's help. Oh, what did I just say? I did not just say I wasn't stuffing bodies in... Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing bodies into costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy. The witness will continue her testimony. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. Because Edge wants to beat Phoenix. But he's like helping me out. Mr. Powers was taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember what? There was a dead body lying here in front of us. Yet you expect me to be calm? Certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Wait a second. Wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person? I have to agree with the defense in this one. Well, Miss Vasquez? Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. Also, without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when shooting at location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers. I suppose that explains that. Hey dude, I'm a fan and a friend of your streams. I would like to chat on Discord. My username is notabot13744685. Well, Squiggly, you know what to do. You know exactly what to do about that bot. because Edge is having convictions. I think Edge is definitely being torn apart about this. He's very confused. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. What was everyone else doing at that time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence. Silence. Hey Nick. Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up. Oh my god, the security lady was agitated. Old bag, the security lady. Why did the security lady think Powers had done it? She said because she saw him going towards the studio. Right, the Steel Samurai. Didn't the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. She seems to have also given that detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. You asked to be left out? Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. And I'm really not fond of that sort of thing. But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question. Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in the meeting, there was no way we could have been involved. Thus, they covered for us. Covered for you or covered it up for you. There must have been a lot riding on it with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. The script and your direction notes? Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't have to do with them. I wouldn't have to have them so... How did I fucking... I really should change this to fucking I have dyslexia or some shit. Wait a second, I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh yeah, I guess. I was actually an AI pretending to be a normal viewer to get your trust, so I can hack into your computer and take all your feet pics. I don't have any feet pics. Not feet pics. Nah, I'm fucking kidding. Anyone with transference, please continue. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think, Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Order, Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. Damn it. What do you mean, damn it? There's no feet pics on my computer. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Wasted my time for no feet pics. I know, right? This is why you do something when you know like there's going to be a thing there. You're terrible at masquerading. You don't masquerade for something unless you know you're going to get the thing that you want to get. You got to find proof of these feet pics before you pursue the feet pics. Otherwise, you are wasting your time. Nah, whatever. Very well. The witness will change your testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. How did you know about that injury? How did I know? Saul, he told me. Saul, the director? You have to find something to peg this in her here. Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I could barely read, god damn it. Okay. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. I was with Saul in the old bag, the security lady, when we found the body. Immediately called the police. Security lady was quite agitated. I went back to the trailer to get my scripts and direction notes. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do anything. I left him behind. Oh, that was a lucky guess. Holy shit. I was like, could it be that? And then I just pulled it up. You knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. Oh, I didn't even pick up on that. That was a really lucky fucking guess. Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo, but that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers and not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Saul who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? You didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. I'm lost because I just started paying attention like 3 minutes ago. Yeah. This case just keeps like getting excessively more and more complicated, but it's cool. It's one of the reasons I like about these games. You just never know where the fuck is gonna go. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have had to have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered. Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. It's so funny that the rise of lobotomy is not banned in the US. It just hasn't been used since the 80s. Guys, do you ever have that weird deja vu moment? I literally just had that when I was reading that comment. I had a weird dream one night, like months ago, where I was doing this exact part in this Ace Attorney game, and then I was reading that exact comment. And when I had the dream, I'm like, what the fuck is the context behind this? When was I streaming Ace Attorney? When was I ever talking about the lobotomy? Now it all makes so much sense. Have you ever had a moment like that? I just had it. Like literally right now. That is crazy. That's crazy that the brain just works like that. That's so crazy. I genuinely do believe the brain can manifest whatever it wants it to happening. And like moments like that are part of the reason why I believe that. It's crazy, man. That is, oh my God. It is exactly like how I saw it when I was dreaming. Holy shit. Okay. Wetness. Can you refute this claim? She's taking shorter drags now. So funny that the rise of lobotomy is not banned in the US. It just hasn't been used since the 80s. Since the 1980s? Or like the 1880s. Superman can use instant lobotomy. I guess you're just schizophrenic. I am not schizophrenic. I am not schizophrenic. I've had this type of moment all throughout my life. It's really funny. Superman can use internet instant lobotomy. Some guy actually came in chat earlier this stream and was like, when did you get a lobotomy? You don't have a lobotomy. And I'm like, no, who in the fucking world has gotten a transorbital lobotomy? Be seen into the future. Do you guys not have that moment? Because like I've talked to some of my friends and they have the same shit going on. I don't know what it is. I just have moments like that. What were some of the other ones? It happened to me once in sales too. This was like well before I started working in sales. I remember being in somebody's house and doing my exact same sales show. But like this was well before I ever got that job. So then it interrupted my show when I was doing it, because I paused for a second and I'm like, what the fuck? I remember this for some reason, but it's happening like right now. So it is really crazy how the brain just makes shit like that happen. I don't know. It's really funny. I have a question for you, Irk. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to do with gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there was a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on this matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive? I can prove she had a motive. I have proof and I'll show it to you. I presented it to the court as evidence that Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. So, Brandon, you're just schizophrenic. Don't worry about it. That just tells me you've had moments like that too, Squiggly. Come on, being all denial and shit. This is the photo. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. Okay, this case is going to take an interesting turn pretty quick. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial, it began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We were talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if Mr. Hammer, if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for the murder. Okay, allow me to present the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motive. I forget, what do I show here? Oh, is it this picture? Because I do remember the twist in this court case. I'd say all that proves is that the defense attorney is completely lost his mark. Fuck. Okay. Slight spoilers, chat. So, she doesn't have a motive to kill Hammers. She wanted to kill Will Powers. That's what we learn at the end of this. That's what we learn at the end of this case. Motive: he was broke. He was wearing the wrong shoes. He was wearing the wrong shoes. And he was doing a show with Kanye, and Kanye's like, "Get him out of here." Okay, hold on. Murder weapon of break in the shaft has been mended. What was it? Is it the photo again? Okay, yeah. I had a feeling it wouldn't be the photo again. I remember some case you have to show the same piece of evidence like twice in a row. And that's how they get you, because they're like, well, surely I don't show the same thing twice in a row. Am I going to fail if I say no? He's dragging one leg. Okay, this wasn't it. Wish I could remember what it was. Proving Miss Vasquez's motive. I might just have to eat 2 health points and then Okay, it's most definitely not this camera. Okay, fuck it. She doesn't have a motive to kill hammers, but she had a motive to kill powers. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. There we go. That's right. Okay. It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill Dee Vasquez, who was so cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. She's not going to be able to smoke anymore. So, you did it, didn't you? Yes, I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance. There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Miss Vasquez, what happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel. Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, how could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel. Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No. Please don't die, please. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. Nicotine Fit is about to go crazy. Yeah, she's about to go completely fucking nuts. Mr. Antwerp, where's Steve Vasquez? In the waiting room lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever. I see, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. Thank you, Your Honor. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 10. Goddamn. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty. There you fucking go. There you fucking go, gamers. That is all. This court is adjourned. Right on time, too. I don't know if I should end the stream at 10 or if I should keep going. Maybe start the next case. I really don't know what I should do. My back is starting to fucking kill me. I don't know why. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay. Yes, but actually, you know what? Yeah, my Christmas break's about to fucking start. I should probably just end the stream early. Relax. Get ready for tomorrow's stream. She got real quiet. She got really quiet. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It was bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Huh? Tell me, why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? And then here's the hardest part of every trial. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... this. Because you were the Steel Samurai. Because I was the Steel Samurai. Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in a kid's show. And as the villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you. I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him anytime. I think you're missing the point. Waste any time gloating. Don't you really want to think? Did my Wi-Fi go out? I think it's getting, but it is getting a little buggy. YouTube is not responding. Cool. Can you put this arrow away? I want to know if I'm sending any data or not. That is funny. Because I saw the Twitch preview like went away too. So it's definitely more of like an internet issue. Yeah. Excellent connection. Take that in a casual convo, yeah. What was I just talking about? Seems like stream's back. I don't know about Twitch or Kick. It's not letting me start those back up, but we'll just finish it on YouTube, I guess. I don't know. The Twitch and Kick pods will have to get cut off. Thank goodness YouTube stores them indefinitely. No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if he hadn't stepped in. Oh, pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. Linkara. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right? I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix, right? Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Mr. Wright, was that guy your friend? What, friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. I thought you were done. No, it coincidentally as I was talking about wrapping up the stream, my internet started cutting out. I'm really glad I didn't do that any point before that, but it chose the funniest time to do that. It chose the funniest time possible. That's so funny. Chose the funniest fucking time. Okay, come on, Nick. Tell me, what's the deal with you and Edgeworth? That is so awesome. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kids shows again. Fucking, here we go, bitch. Pink Princess. This is it. The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Well, fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Wait, he's playing the Pink Princess? I totally glossed over that joke my first playthrough. Is he playing the Pink Princess? That's fucking funny. That's awesome. I'm telling you guys, this game is fucking fun. Oh, gamers, guess where the thumbnail comes from? About that, yes. 15 years is a long time to wait. You can't imagine how much I've suffered. How much I've suffered. You've suffered? But now, the perfect opportunity. I would be doing the voices, but I don't want to spoil it. At last, I shall have my revenge. What? Merry Christmas. Just without context. Merry Christmas. And then here's the big reveal. My magic gun went off. Bro, LMAO, I know. I'll leave it off on that. My magic gun mysteriously went off. And I happen to be pointing it at him. I'm not guilty. Fuck off. He said bad things about Power Rangers. Okay. Yeah, I might I might just end it. There's a fire in my laser. So yeah, that's where the thumbnail comes from. Merry Christmas. How fitting that we see that right before Christmas. How fitting that we see that right before Christmas. That's awesome. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I think I might end the stream. I wanna start taking a break. We got Res Evil tomorrow. I guess I'm gonna play Tekken 8 Saturday. Everybody wants to see me play Tekken for some reason. I'm fucking terrible. There's no way I'm gonna be anywhere near as good as I was like 5 years ago, but whatever. I'll try some Tekken. Merry Christmas. You guys all have a good one. Thank you so much for stopping by, dude. Fucking tight. Oh, that was so fucking tight. You all have an awesome one, man. Because Clive. I don't have Clive. I don't have any of the Tekken 8 DLC. Well, maybe I do. Maybe I have the year 1 pass. Hold on. Maybe I do. I got the Ultimate Edition. All right, whatever. We'll see. See ya, gamers.